Hello, welcome, and give me a hell yeah. Give me a whole yeah. Give me a whole yeah. From the Spanish God, Sammy Guevara. Cheers to everyone watching in Yorkshire and beyond. Hope you guys have a great day from the Spanish God. Shout out to Dom, shout out to Anthony. You guys are smart because you're fans of me. And anyways, have a great day.
Hello and a very warm welcome back to the Gimme a Whole Yeah Wrestling podcast. Hope you're all good. We just come off the Eve live stream. For all of you that followed us there, thank you so much for coming back for AEW. It is AEW Dynamite time. It is exciting. Tonight is a massive night. My voice. Tonight is a massive night, so it's going to be fun. This main event looks like it's been a lot of fun as well. The Piper Niven and Jordan Grace from Eve. It's a shame. I just need a cigarette and stuff before we start filming. We are about 3 minutes away from Dynamite starting. I am watching it on Fight TV. I don't get breaks and stuff like that in that. So Nipples game might be a little bit less frequent, but we will have it. Hope you all enjoyed Eve Wrestling. Go give them a subscribe and send them some love, man, because they rock, and it's just a nice way to put some wrestling on and have sort of a pre-AEW chat with you all and just chill out a little bit before we get into AEW, which is going to be hella fun tonight. We are 2 minutes away exactly from it. I'm having spaghetti for supper. Gamer Guy, nice. Banging. We have Gamer Guy. We have You Don't Know Jack. We have Ivan. Welcome, my dudes. Thank you all so much for joining us. Jeff has joined us from Cincinnati, Ohio. Cincinnati, Ohio, is that right? You just made... I think I've heard that before. What is up? And congrats on 500 subscribers. Thank you so much, dude. It's awesome watching Dynamite with you guys. Jeff, mate, like, so much love being poured out from all of you dudes, like, in the last few days. So thank you all so much. And we're glad that you enjoy our content, man. Glad you keep coming back for more. You can't get enough, which rocks. Yeah, man. It's all good. It's all good. We do it for you dudes. And you guys met the channel interesting. Bringing up your points. Predictions for tonight before we go into Dynamite. I think that Kenny Omega is going to challenge Nick Aldis for his title. I think everyone thinks that the Swan is going to be the thing that's going to happen. And actually, I think they're going to introduce a new level of depth into this story of the collector Kenny Omega, and he's going to be challenging Nick Aldis in this episode. So who knows? Let's see if I get it right. Sting, what's he going to announce? I have no idea. Probably say he's gonna wrestle, I think, and let people know that he's gonna do that. Shaq is probably gonna do something, attack Cody Rhodes, maybe something like that. Although he's not fighting in a match, is he? So who knows, man? Who knows? Massive stream for AEW tonight. Like, you had last week's show, which was banging. You had this week's show, which has been advertised to hell with all this stuff on. Impact Wrestling last night. I love the Kenny Omega promo from last night. I thought it was cracking. Yes, it is Cincinnati, Ohio. You got it. Yeah, baby. Joey's not going to be able to make it tonight, but sends his regards. That's all good, Jeff. That's all good, man. Sorry that Joey can't make it. AEW Dynamite titles are on now. Rock and roll. Here we go, brothers and sisters. Let's see what the first thing on the show is. NXT has announced that the first thing on their show is Finn Balor. So I assume AEW is going to combat that. Is Sting going to be the first thing on the show? Who knows, man? Who knows? The Kenny interview on Impact was great. Birth of the Collector. I know, right? I can't wait. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is in Cleveland. Rock and roll, Jeff. Because, yes, it's Cincinnati, Ohio. They have the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and surprisingly good NFL team. There we go. Hello, Jake. Thank you so much for joining us again. Starting off with a massive tag match. We've got the Young Bucks versus Hybrid 2. What is going to happen in this match? I'm very intrigued. Oh, Hybrid 2 are already out, so they're really not wasting any time. This is an absolutely stacked show, my dudes. A stacked show, and thank you all for choosing to watch it with me. It friggin' rocks. Cool. I think my viewers thing's like stuck on 5 viewers. I don't know why. I think we've got more people in here. Who cares? Who cares? Let's just watch Dynamite, man. Hybrid 2 got a jobbers entrance, so that's not looking good. Said on Dark last night that they're going to beat them and go for a title shot, which I'd love because I think that it'd be a really good match. But dude, I was watching Eve Wrestling with those losers. Glad I'm here now. Oh, wait. Hey up, Jeremy. Did you enjoy the last match on Eve? Do you enjoy the Eve streams? Like, it's for me, it's a real cool way to just hang out a bit earlier and chill out. You know, it wasn't as good as the last show I watched from him, but it was still fun. Hello, Jamel. Welcome, my dude. Thank you so much. Starting off with a great tag match. The Young Bucks haven't seen Kenny for over a week. Like slipping into a comfortable pair of slippers on a Wednesday night with one of the Hull boys. Absolutely, mate. TH2 going to attack early on the Young Bucks. I really rate the Young Bucks. If I miss a CM Punk return, I'm beating you up. Don't think you're missing a CM Punk return on NXT. Nice to see TH2 on TV. They've been good on that. Rockwood Die 12345. Welcome. Hope you are well, my friend, my dude, whatever. Yeah, I love it. I think Hybrid 2 are a wonderful team. I think Angelico's like a cracking mat wrestler. Like I always say this. It's like, and I always struggle with the name. Who's the British wrestler in New Japan Pro Wrestling? Zack Sabre Jr. I think it's very similar to him, like with his sort of mat control. Yeah, the e-streams are a good reason just for our community to get together. Good, Jeremy, good. But yeah, I enjoy watching it with you, and it's free on YouTube, so why not, man? It's chilled. With a little love that. Is that what you do? Yeah. Hey, love that. Do Bucks book the tag division? No, I don't think so, Jack. I don't think anyone books anything apart from Tony Khan. I think they all give ideas. And I think the Young Bucks' ideas will be more valued than other people, which I think is fair enough. Not everyone can be like pushed to the top, you know. The Young Bucks' outfits are friggin' amazing, man. Friggin' amazing. 8 watching right now. Awesome. Thank you so much, dudes. We're getting Matt Jackson and Jack Evans. Jack Evans can sell, man. He can sell so good. Over the top of the Young Bucks. Going under. Misses, but does a couple of backflips, because why not? And they're doing their backflips. Oh! Squashing his head together with a double drop kick. Beautiful, baby. Beautiful. Sending out Matt Jackson now. This is cool, man. A great start to Dynamite. Yeah, like you say, Jeff, just putting on a nice, comfortable pair of slippers. Welcome back to Dynamite, brother. Welcome back to Dynamite. Look at that awesome flip. Off the ropes, arm drag, caught, lovely, fast action, fast-paced wrestling. This is what AEW is all about, brother. It's not like bloody SmackDown that has 20 minutes before the first match. Curryman, I just can't with the Bucks. This is not wrestling I enjoy. That's all good, Jeremy. That's all good, man. It's definitely not for everyone. And I'd say that AEW is the ultimate variety show in wrestling because they've got so many different styles in there. But no, this sort of pace of wrestling is fun for me. I'll poo in your brew. You're ahead of me, Ant. Oh, sorry, Jack. Oh, you can pause me, mate. You can pause me. Cool. Oh wow, Jack Evans jumping off Matt Jackson. Nice. That was unique, man. I've never seen that before. Jack Evans going to the top now with Angelico lifting up Matt. Double stomp while he drops him. I don't know if that had the impact it should have done. Hey Janelle, this is great already. Akeem, this is AEW. Shaq is on tonight. Tony Schiavone is interviewing everyone this evening. Mikey, hello. How are you doing, my dude? A friend of the Botch guy. Thank you so much for joining us, my dude. And thank you for your lovely comment on our 500 sub video. I do appreciate it, my dude. Wednesday night. Got me brew. Got AEW on telly. Cracking. He flips over, but Nick's straight there with a super kick, and then going back with Matt going down Angelico. Beautiful, quick stuff, man. No, Jeremy, it's not for everyone, this sort of wrestling, mate. It's not for everyone, and that's cool. Tony is getting big money tonight. Yes, he is. It's Stang! Loved his comment on Impact last night. The one of, I was in Impact for a day, and then I was out of wrestling for 25 years. Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you, Mikey, man. Thank you. Tony is getting the big dollar tonight, Akeem. The dream match, Sting versus Darby in a cinematic match. Yeah, absolutely. Or Hardy and Sting. That'd be cool, cinematic. I feel like Sting and Darby could probably do in ring. How old do we all feel when they let us know Tony hasn't interviewed Sting in 25 years? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We are getting old, dude. Oh, I snorted. Is anyone getting the Young Bucks match? Book, excuse me. I'm quite interested. Jack Evans to the top rope. The WWE tag teams is no comparison to AEW. WWE is too watered down and predictable. Agreed completely, Jamil. It's really predictable. It's the unique stuff these have done. Not all of it hits, but some of it does, and it's fast paced, man. Spoilers, as I didn't watch Impact. Oh, planter over the top rope. Nice. Proper spiking him into the head. Haha, I'm not 25. I'm 24, lol. It was before my time. A rock won't die, 1, 2, 3, 4. You baby. You're the baby of the Gimme a Whole Year Wrestling podcast, my dude. Actually, you're probably not. There's probably younger people in chat. But you can be the baby if you want, my dude. And Helico still... Sting versus Jericho. Yeah, absolutely. However, Jericho's really busy at the minute with the whole Inner Circle thing. And I think after that's done with... Oh, he's throwing him out the ring onto Top Flight. Oh, the Claims, excuse me. That's the rappers, isn't it? Hippity Hop. John Cena's gimmick. What was I saying? I always forget what I'm saying. Knee strike, nice. So yeah, I think Jericho's doing the Inner Circle thing, and then I think he's going to have a match with Kenny Omega, man. I think he's going to do... It's going to be like the Winnipeg versus Winnipeg, with Don Callis there as that sort of Winnipeg heritage sort of thing. I think that's coming in quite soon for AEW. And then you have Jericho as the face and Omega as the heel, which is different to all of the sort of the trilogy of matches I've had. Trilogy? No, this would be the third, won't it? Had one in New Japan and one on the first AEW or something. I've watched Impact. Eric Young is great and enjoyed Omega's interview. Nice, dude. Nice. Eric Young is talent, man. Impact has the full episode down on YouTube. Yes, it does. I was going to do a live stream of it, but I couldn't get a hold of it. But I watched the important bits, but I did watch them in full, not just the highlights. Shaq is there. Daily Dan Blog says, yes, he is, my dude. Does that interest anyone? I mean, I'm sort of like, it doesn't necessarily interest me, but I understand why it's happening. I honestly think Sting can wrestle. I think he can. Age doesn't matter as long as you still got what it takes. If you guys enjoy AEW, check out AEW Dark and check out someone normally put timestamps in it, like the day after. Check out the Britt Baker segments, man, because that was hilarious. She was saying like they were proper like ribbing on each other, her and Dustin Rhodes, and going for the BT bomb, but no, it gets countered into a head scissors into the leg of Nick Jackson. That's awesome. I'll get the Young Bucks book down the road, and I'm still finishing another book, but I've got no interest in Jericho's 5th autobiography. Bloody hell. Can you just do like an ultimate one at some point, please? I get it. This type of matches are fast paced, but this flip crap I just can't do. I think the slow pace of WWE is better than... is better than watching guys do flips in the match. And does anyone believe the Bucks could beat up anyone in real life? Double super kick. Yeah, I got what you're saying. Yeah. I don't know what to say because I really enjoy it. It's just exciting to me. It's just as opposed to sort of slow-paced matches. I'm fine with if it's building up to something correctly, and WWE don't always do that, in my opinion. But you know, the Young Bucks are probably got the knees up, and Angelico's rolled out the way for Matt, who's hurt his knee again. Jack Evans. Nice. Spiked him on on his head, excuse me. Flip off the apron onto Nick. I get what you mean. It loses a bit of impact at times, Jeremy, but actually I just think it's great. I just think it's really fast-paced and fun. But that's cool. You know, but then AEW are the variety show, man. They've got like that Will Hobbs and Will Hobbs and Brian Cage match from a few weeks ago was banging, man. Like, two big dudes, like, throwing each other in the air. You compare that to Braun and Keith Lee, and it was way better, and it's the same, you know, that's just my opinion. Speaking of Jericho, I received my bottle of a little bit of the bubbly. I'm not going to drink it. If I see Jericho in person, I want him to sign it too. That's nice, Jamel. That's nice, dude. Oh, Swanton onto Angelica. To save Matt's leg. He's still selling that leg, man. I'm surprised he hasn't had surgery on it yet, actually. Jeremy, is someone who watches UFC every show? Yes, I do. Anthony Pettis is one of the best fighters ever, and he's pretty much a Young Buck style. Okay, that's interesting. There's a point of view from someone else that watches people in legitimate sports with the sort of body types of the Young Bucks. Jack Evans pulling him off the apron, pulling Nick off the apron, gets in the ring. Matt goes over the rope. Tope Suicida. Flippity flip flip, but he gets caught by both of the Young Bucks, who are going to do the Meltzer driver on the outside. Are you kidding me? Oh, Nick's like, no, we can't do this. Oh! Spike pile driver on the outside. Nice. Nice. Cool. Someone put timestamps in. Yeah, that's you, Jack. Not really what Shaq gonna do. Have a Walker race with Arn and Tully and Sting. AEW is like the old folks home. Well, if AEW is the old folks home, WWE is the UFC retirement home anyway. But yeah, I know. Shaq, I'm not interested in Shaq at all. He's just gonna have a crappy match with Cody. Too bad we never got to see Sting versus Taker. Yeah, well, Sting's been in WWE for the last few years, so they could have done it. Elite. BT Trigger right there. They also upload the dark matches won by a few days later. Yeah, cool, man. Get the win. Gutted. I sort of wanted Hybrid to win that, actually. I was going to say, I hope we get through the match without any Rick Knox shenanigans, and then he used the springboard. Yeah, there we go. Slow-paced matches in WWE are the sort of matches in UFC that fighters would get booed out of the arena. So I think the slow pace is a bit silly from a UFC fan perspective. Cool, Jake. Cool perspective, my dude. Jericho signed my undisputed title. Nice. Hello, home of clips. Welcome, my dude. Hope you were doing well. Is that Kenny? Evans is gonna need to go for an ice bath. Absolutely, dude. I see you were stopping the what they called the Ascension. No, not the Ascension. The Acclaimed. Thank you. Yeah, he's gonna need an effort. Shaq creates Shaq Fu. Yes, he does apparently. I don't even get this Shaq Fu thing. Oh, MGF's got a bare pinky. Put a ring on it, love. Nice. He's gonna hurt him, man. Because he's better than you, and you know it. Man, this is a fast episode already, man. Oh, cool, Jack. Sheamus signed my USA belt. Nice. We did a spike pile driver to the outside, and the match isn't over. I get what you're saying, Jeremy. I get what you're saying, mate. Yeah, Cornette will be rolling in his grave. Nearly there, isn't he? He's nice. Love how Angelico went into the dead body cells after that super kick. I know, man. His full body like flipped. Quite interested by the Varsity bonds. I want them to sign Brian Pillman, but they haven't yet, have they? 6-man tag. He seems nice. Love how Angelico went into the dead body. The only way Sting versus Taker would have been good is if it was a cinematic match. Well, yeah, absolutely. I agree, but it could have been good. And it would have been using Sting in a way that they haven't used him for the past 10 years, 5 years, excuse me. You know, they've had Sting there for ages. I think, who was it? It was someone, I think it might have been Hakeem, wrote a comment, I wish Sting was in WWE. And I was like, dude, he's been in WWE for 5 years and they did nothing. Oh, we're getting a derby with a psychologist. Shows the first thing that comes to your mind. Oh. All of these images look like wrestlers. That's hilarious. puppet, but I also see the number one contender. Darby versus Brian Cage. That should be fun, man. I think the idea of Taker versus Sting was better than the match we would have got, so I'm not too upset we didn't get it in WWE. Yeah, I think it... yeah. Maybe. It's just one of them dream matches, isn't it? I know Taker said there's some similar thing. Ooh, Sting. He's got the Sting card. Darby's laughing. Nice. Yeah, says Home Eclipse. Shaq Fu was a video game. I haven't played it, man. Shaq Fu's a notoriously bad game. True Jeremy Stanley, says Jamel. Yeah, but Taker and Sting are great wrestlers. I think it would be very similar to Shawn versus Taker. Depends when it happened. Yeah, if it happened years ago, it might have been similar, but Cody's coming out. I assume this is going to be Shaq then. Showing they've got the production on AEW. In 2015, it still could have been great. Yeah. I didn't mind Sting's match. Darby's lurking in the... He's finished with his psychologist, so he's just hanging up in the rafters now. Hermione is here. Nice, man. Don't go anywhere. I'm just scared both of these men's will be hurt if they fight. I mean, remember Super Showdown 2019? Yes, it was terrible. It was absolutely terrible. But, you know, like, same with Undertaker, same with Goldberg. It's up to them, dudes, when they want to end the career, you know? Check out my new look. Oh, chic. It's up to them when they decide to retire, you know? It's not sort of our call, and... if they use Sting right, I think they can use him to put over someone, and I think that's what they're going to go do. Honestly, I mean, there's only 3 matches I really see. I see Sting, Darby Allin, Sting Cody, and Sting Jericho. That's all I really see at the minute. You know, but that's cool. I'm happy for it. I'm looking forward to it. We'll see what happens. What match is on now? Nothing. We've gone to adverts, my dude. Sting versus Undertaker would have been the 2 poster childs of WWE versus WCW match that we never got. Damn you, Vince. Yeah. I think Jeremy's got a point. I don't think in ring it would be any good. But perhaps if they'd done it cinematically, they could have sort of done it. Cody's ego must be the size of Gwent. Gwent is in the Witcher card game. Who knows? Thank you all so much for joining us. We've got like 12 viewers. If you haven't already, like the video, it really helps us out. Lets people know you're hanging out with your Gimme a Whole Yeah brother for this already fast-paced AEW Dynamite. Yeah, if it was Taker versus Sting when Vince bought WCW, it could have been a 5-star match. But in 2018 or 19, nope, not at all. Would have been a bad match, and we would have been complaining it shouldn't have happened. Yeah. Maybe so, Jeremy. Do you know the match I always wanted to see with Taker? Taker versus Finn Balor. Like, have him sort of be the one to put out Sting versus Stardust. Well, that's what we're getting, Jamil. But he doesn't have the right set character. Gwent is in the country. Not as in the Witcher card game. Yeah. We would have been complaining. Yeah. Probably. Yeah, Finn Balor and Taker. Because I feel like this is the problem with what WWE do, right? So, and you've just mentioned this yourself, Home Clips, right? You said remember Super Showdown 2019, and that was Taker, who's old and very difficult to carry a match these days, and Goldberg, who could never carry a match. So, but you know, like Taker and AJ was great. You know, look at Brock Lesnar and the sort of people he's fought, like the AJ Styles match and the Danny Bryan. Put these guys with people that can sort of carry the match, and great. I'm not a massive fan of Roman Reigns in ring, but like his matches with AJ Styles, friggin' amazing. You know, and I think that I think Finn Balor could have carried that. Tony Schiavone. Oh, Light Train, choo choo, kiddies, absolutely, man. Tony looks comfortable tonight in his fleece and life jacket. And the lights go off before Cody can answer. Are we getting Sting now? Are we getting Sting now? We're getting Sting now. Oh, wow. Here we go. What's he going to say? Nice. Hey, have you seen my reaction video to Sting? I think everyone's seen it. Yeah, but Ginger, WWE won't clear Sting to wrestle in 2020. No, they wouldn't. Sting and Darby Allin versus the Dustin brothers. That's another great idea, Jamel, because you can do that in the build-up to Cody and Sting, but keep Sting safe because he don't have to do out in the match. Dustin Rhodes is only 10 years younger than him as well. And he put on like the best match of last year, was it? Him and Cody? You know? Although Britt Baker said Dustin Rhodes is like 80 and can still do it. And then Dustin, what did he say? He went, yeah, well, that match, that 80-year-old put on match of the year, but your boyfriend didn't. It was brilliant. It was hilarious. I was pissing myself. Sting and Darby Allin versus the Dustin brothers. We technically got Sting versus Taker in WCW. Yes, we did. He was Mean Mark, but the characters, not performers, people wanted the match, but still. Yeah, and I think the footage of that's really crap, isn't it? Sting looks happy. Sting looks happy. Yeah, but Ginger, come on. That's not even close to Taker versus Sting. No, because they didn't have any heritage back then. I wand Tony's fleece. What, like, magic away? Here's Sting, baby. Let's see what he's got to say. Sorry if I ignore you for a minute. Arn Anderson. He had to get closer to make sure this was real, not fake Sting. The Horseman, man, and Sting. Go on, you get out of there, Arn. See, he's not fighting Arn Anderson, so don't worry, people. Don't worry. I'm buzzing. I love this. It's better than Glacier. Sting's got the microphone. Oh, go on. You deserve it. It's Sting! Nice. Sting putting over Tony Schiavone, man. Absolutely. That's nice, man. See, just I'm enjoying that. Cody's there and he's like, wow, this is awesome. Thanking you for the assist. He's been waiting to share the ring with him for a very long time. Nice, man. Oh, he's not here for Cody. At least not right now. Match in the future. Bloody Darby Allin. Bloody Darby Allin. Hanging in the rafters. We said every week it's so Sting-like. So Sting-like. Wow. I mean, Sting. Sting's in the jungle. And the Sting has come full circle, baby. Welcome to the jungle. Welcome to the jungle, Sting. We've got fun and games. Amazing. I'm loving this. Fun. Nothing is for sure about Sting. He's signed. Yeah, we know that. They're not going to give us loads of answers. Going to be here for a while. Welcome home chant starting nice. Oh, a hard knock on Tony's back. See you around, kid. We are getting Sting and Cody at some point, just not right now. Oh, Cody's perfect makeup has been ruined by Sting paint. Perfect, right? I don't know if you guys in chat are going to be moaning right now about no answers, but guess what, dudes? We're just at the start of the book. We're just at the start of the book. And I love the fact they brought the snow thing back again. Tasha just says, what a special moment. Who's with him? Oh, it's his son, isn't it? His kid looks young, doesn't he? What a cracking faction these are, to be honest. Hook! Hook! And turtlenecks. He gets away with wearing a turtleneck, doesn't he, as well? Why did Brian Cage say whoever? Man, this is fast. Sorry. Get to comments, excuse me. Jeremy, yeah. But in a cinematic match, I don't know when you have 70-year-olds acting and with worse necks than Sting. So logically, it's not hard just to punch them, stop to do another scene. Yes, it's not. That's the point. Yeah, you know, and Sting had the same injury that Edge had, and he come back and put on a wonderful match. Mind you, we got hurt again, so maybe you're right. Maybe that's a reason to not do it. But if he wants to end his career like that, I say let him do what he wants to do. Not in charge of any man's retirement, you know. I saw your reaction video 3 times. Good. It's Steve Borden, the Silver Stinger. He's got snow. Yeah, I love the snowman. I think it's unique. I think it's beautiful. Britt Baker's waking room is a waste of time. Oh, really? I really enjoyed it. Reba with that horrible laugh. Can you imagine waking? Can you imagine waking to her voice every day? I think it's hilarious. It just reminds me of like Mrs. Brown Boys or something like that. The Stinger is here. It's the old crow Sting. Yes, it is. It's Sting. It's Sting. As a ringtone for Ant. Yeah, man. Welcome to the jungle. We've got fun and games. Yes, we do. Who do you want Sting to wrestle on? If he only has one AEW one-on-one match. Good question, Jeremy. If he was to have one, I'd say Darby, because it's about putting a guy over, you know. So if you just do one. Oh man, this is already starting again. Sorry, I muted you during Sting. Mate, I hardly said I was just enjoying it myself, mate. Who do you want Sting to? So I'd say Darby if it was just one. I like how Dynamite has no dead time, just one thing to the next. I know, mate. Like normally, this is my problem with Raw and SmackDown. Like half an hour, we might be going into the first match, which might be Lana versus Asuka. Or what was it? What was it on SmackDown last week? It was Bayley versus Natalya. At this point in the night, we're getting into the first match. That's my problem with WWE at the minute. It's not telling quick, cohesive stories. I am back Ant to beat Dom rock and roll. I hate the waiting room. You mean Rebel or Reba? Yeah, man. I think it's hilarious. I'm surprised you all hate it. Mark Stunt did a song on it as well. It's very good. Oh, I'd happily wake up to her. Just looking at her, you know she'd be dirty. Jack, shocking. Brian Pillman Jr. in the ring right now. I really hope they sign him. Varsity Blondes had a match on Dynamite last week night in the main event. Drop kick to both of FTR. Obviously, sort of a reference to the Hollywood Blondes. Stone Cold Steve Austin and Brian Pillman in WCW. They need a little bit more, though. I'd happily wake up to her. Yeah, sorry, I've read that one. Leaping leg drop by Garrison. Goes for the pin. No. I feel like FTR should maybe have had a different match. Marco Stunt is the worst thing to happen to wrestling ever, says Jeremy. I don't mind him. I think he's entertaining as a jobber. I'd rather watch a jobber match with him than someone that's unknown, really. And to be honest, on Dark, I don't watch. Sometimes I watch the full thing, but sometimes I only watch parts of it. One of the things that does interest me is the Jurassic Express. I like the part where Britt gets roasted on the waiting room. Yeah, it was freaking hilarious, Ivan. I thought her and Dustin was hilarious. Even as a comedy act, it's terrible, says Jeremy. That's fair enough, man. That's fair enough. I don't even think it's a comedy act, though. Marco Stunt. I don't think it's supposed to be a comedy act. Call Brian Pillman Julia the most legit, I'd assume that is. That laughing could stop a train barreling towards the gates of hell. Welcome to Hull. I keep everyone out with my laugh. Don't know if I'm digging the Varsity Blondes as a tag team. They have so many good tag teams already. It's not sticking for me. I don't mind them as a team. The match I put on last night was decent. The problem is... Oh, by the way, we've already had the Sting bit, so it's got to be a Big Kenny for the main event, right? Big Kenny announcement. The problem is they're just very, 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 very bland at the minute. They just need something... Molet. Call Brian Pillman Jr. the Molet. Oh, the mullet. The mullet. Yeah, man, it's a cool mullet. Eugene would be proud. He's a 4-foot-tall man wrestling that can equal a comedy act. Yeah, but so is Rey Mysterio. Oh snap! And he don't win much. He makes some independent show is dying to have a main event: Swoggle versus Stunt. Yeah, I'm sure it would. I'm sure it'd draw money. I'm sure that would draw a lot of money, especially looking at Swoggle's video views on Impact earlier today for his AJ Styles thing. That was big, apparently. Yeah, this isn't doing it for me yet. Jamel, if it was 30 years ago, it would be the Beach Blondes. Yes, it would, my dude. Yes, it would. Yeah, the Hollywood Blondes. But I get it because of Brian Pillman, but it doesn't do a lot for Griff, does it? Because Griff isn't Stone Cold. Let's be perfectly honest. Stone Cold, man, as a wrestler, like his early WCW stuff, he was a much more agile wrestler than he was later on. Chop to the chest of the mullet, as Ivan would like me to refer to him. Brian Pillman Jr. My copy of Cyberpunk is on his way. When did that come out? Is that out tonight? Today. Ooh! Folded him half with a clothesline. Swerve is fighting for a title right now. What's Swerve fighting for? Mine too, Jack. Hey, Hollywood Blondes were cool. Yeah, man. Yes, Austin was great, mate. Not what you'd expect of Austin at all. He was a super talented wrestler. He wasn't just this sort of brawler after the injury, you know? Oh, he was in a break. That's why it was a bit slow. I was like, oh, we're not getting much here. It came out 96 minutes ago. Oh, did it? Right, cool. Oh, sorry if I'm stopping people playing Cyberpunk. But, I was thinking about this. Seriously, in a ratings aspect, people are talking about this hitting the million and stuff, which is cool. To be still in a COVID era and having, like, a million views would be amazing. But I do think Cyberpunk 2020 could cause an issue with that, especially in the UK. Mind you, that's not going to affect America, is it? I suppose. The world title, rock and roll, dude. Jack, you playing PS5 or Xbox One? I've only got a PS4 myself, so but Jack's got a Xbox. Tully will just chop a fool. He don't care. He don't care, man. He don't care. Griff Garrison looking strong here. I suppose Griff Garrison's a signed talent as opposed to Brian Pillman, so makes more sense to put him over, doesn't it? The Stungan era Austin was amazing. It's like a completely different wrestler, mate. Like a completely different wrestler. I like the brawling style, so I really enjoyed Austin's style in the late 90s and early 20s. Yeah, man. I mean, I don't think anyone could argue that he was dynamic. Double spear there to FTR. I feel like FTR didn't need this match, I'll be honest. And if they did, it should have been more squashy. We hadn't seen them since they fought the Young Bucks. It feels like there should have been a return to them, and he lost. Don't bring it up about the title. Oh, dude. Oh, dude. Neither Xbox Series X. There we go, man. Series X. Yeah, I listened to IGN's review of Cyberpunk 2020, whatever it is. 2070? I don't know. And it said it was full of bugs. Full of bugs. Sorry to disappoint. And I have the Xbox. 2, don't roast Xbox. I don't mind an Xbox. I don't really care. I've got PS5 because the games are better. There we go. The Shatter Machine, or whatever they call it now. And Bill Pillman is absolutely dead. But again, it makes sense to pin Pillman as opposed to Griff. I feel like we've seen that image before with him raising the arms of FTR in that jacket. But yeah, pre-WWE Austin was great. Yeah, absolutely. They were both great. They were both great in a different way. Even early WWF era was great. Yes, it was. This match against Savio Vega, the strap match, I love it. When is AEW wrestling coming? I'm sure you mean to the UK. Before COVID, it was supposed to happen. When you're on that show with Swerve, bring it up. He's a loser. Lost that silly make-believe title. OMG. Is he streaming now? I don't know if he's streaming now, man. He's joining us tomorrow for NXT UK stream, so come hang out. Adam Page shirt, man. Oh, when is the AEW game coming? I don't know. Don't have a date yet. It'll be next year, I think. Probably late next year. Oh, Silver's. Oh, who else is it going to be? Because no one wants Adam Page. Yeehaw. There's a snake in my boots. What? Against Private Party Matt Hardy. Matt Hardy's turning heel, dudes. He's turning heel. Join the Dark Order. Nice, that'll be fun next week. It carries on telling that Adam Page at the sort of bottom of his... They should have come out with cowboy hats. Southern Reynolds, by the way. It carries on with that story, man. It makes complete sense. Gamerman, early Cyberpunk has bugs because some copies were released before the day one patch. Yeah, okay. Yeah, fair enough, yeah. He's overblowing Matt. I'll wait and see what the reviews say tomorrow. I'm quite interested in it. It looks fun. He's overblowing Matt. Oh, what? Matt Twa. Cool, man. Hangman looks like he woke up and hungover and immediately drinking another. Absolutely, dude, as all men should. I'm going to have a quick cigarette, I think, and go make a cup of tea. And Xbox have AEW game coming out, PS5 and PS5 too. Xbox has Halo. Yeah, Halo's crap though. Spider-Man beats Halo, Ivan. Hangman did not sign with the Dark Order. He's doing a match with them next week. Air of Dog, absolutely. Why is this match happening? Might end up being good, but what's the point? The point is to put Adam Hangman Page at the bottom of the card so that they can build him back up to a match against Kenny after he's beat Nick Aldis, Rich Swann, and the best match of next year, which is Kota Ibushi and Kenny Omega for the IWGP Championship. That's the reason why. On that note, I'll be back in a sec. Matt Twice pronounced Troycy. Is it? Sorry. Who was disappointed when they're playing 2K20? I returned my copy. Mate, I didn't. I wish I did. Be back in a minute, dudes. Hey, my dudes, welcome back, me. So we've got Dustin, Rhodes, and 5v10, is it? Versus 5 and 10. Matt Twice pronounced Troycy. Sorry, Troycy. I'll have to remember that, man. Haha, Jamel, don't blame you. Dom loves it, though, just to wind people up. Oh, mate, he's real annoying. So now you're a host, Heel Jeremy. Absolutely, yeah. I'm still playing 2K19. Cool, man. Cool. I don't play any of them, to be honest. I'm just taking a little break from wrestling games because it's a good time to when it's all crap. And then hopefully this year's 2K will be good and AEW Dynamite might offer something different. Who knows? Who else thinks this episode of Dynamite is trash? No, I don't, mate. I think it's fast. I think it's exciting. I think there's a lot of stuff happening. I'm enjoying it. I enjoyed the Sting thing. I sort of expected that. And yeah. I didn't expect it to be much. Looking forward to the Kenny announcement later on. The Bucks match was a normal flip-fest moves that should end. The match didn't, and the Sting promo was underwhelming. Yeah, but AEW just take time with the stories, but they're building in a natural way. But that's fair enough. How long till the nostalgia goggles wear off about Sting? I don't know. I mean, they certainly did in Impact, didn't they? So maybe. But look, I mean. If you think this is boring, how can SmackDown not be boring? Because by this point, we'd had one match with Bayley and Natalya, and they were moving into the next match, and it was just a long Roman Reigns promo and a previously on. It's just too long, man. It's just there's been a lot that's happened in the ring tonight. I didn't really enjoy the FTR versus the Varsity Blondes match. I didn't think that was very good. Is it weird that I'm looking forward to Abadon tonight? No, man. I think it's interesting. I think the whole thing with Shida is interesting. It gives the women a story. I mean, she needs to work on her ring ability, but could be a really cool character if executed right. Absolutely. And you know, other promotions have similar characters like The Fiend and Su Yung, who you could argue are similar. So yeah, it could be cool. It's about story, as long as it can give this story the time. Ant had to piss on Dom's house tonight because he went to toilet paper does house. Yeah. I have no idea what you're trying to say, my dude, Ivan. I mean, what was that match? That was sort of a bit pointless. Right, let's see what's the outcome of this. What's the outcome? Oh, it was just Dustin versus 10, wasn't it? Oh, Evil Uno's coming out. Evil Uno and Dustin could be fun. If you thought 2K20 was bad, Battlegrounds deserves the worst of all of 2020. I didn't play it, man. Jake, sorry I missed your comment. I'll go back to it. Evil Uno putting over Dustin Rhodes. Your name comes with pressure. The third most important Rhodes. Wow. Everyone's crapping on Dustin at the minute. Oh, Dustin could be 7. Oh, is that a reference to WCW? It absolutely is. Clever. It's calling him 7. That's hilarious. We'll put me heating on a second. I'm getting a bit chilly. That's hilarious. They're using his old WCW name. When Dustin joined WCW for like one episode and they did a promo on him. And then he was like, yeah, Evil Uno and Dustin I think could be fun. They don't do enough with Evil Uno, do they? Oh, why is he panting? When you understand what I understand, you can beg in for it. Cool. The idea of a character is intriguing. I assume that means Abadon. Yeah, but yeah, it is. Yeah, of course it is. It's Tony Schiavone. What's Shaq? Oh no, it's Brandy. Wow, that was disappointing. She got a broken arm. Oh, it is Shaq. Wow, they're really don't fit in that chair. Chief Brand Officer, that's who you are, Brandy. Why is Brandy involved in this? What are we gonna find out? Jada. Let's see, do big things. Oh, because she broke her arm. Okay, yeah, I like that. Broke her arm. So is Brandy going to appear on Shaq's Life or whatever it is? Shaq will be there for Brandy Rhodes versus Jada. Or Jade, is it Jade or Jada? You should watch how you get some points from it. Drop kick his ass. Sick of the shit? She just poured water over him. And he looks there like a wet fish. What the hell was that? Oh, God, why do we get Shaq? I get it. But, God, it's just crap for a wrestling fan, isn't it? Jeremy, I like the Bucks match for the reason I give before about me liking actual combat sports style, but that's fair. Sting promo was okay, nothing special, though. It's just one part of the story. I really enjoyed him and Schiavone's sort of exchange. I think that was my favourite part of it. Just seeing them two back in the ring together, two old friends, just going, "Hey, nice to see you," and Sting sort of breaking his silence with sort of a really friendly, like, "Hey," really nice face sort of promo actually in terms of that. If you thought 2K20 was bad, Battlegrounds deserves worst of the year. Yeah, man. Am I well behind in the comments? Where am I? Oh, I've lost it. Sorry. Stanley, why hate AEW so much? It's because he's got a difference of opinion, which is cool, which we appreciate on the stream, to be perfectly honest. I'm watching the Gimme Hull Yeah stream via 4G. Some genius cut off my internet. That's it. Sorry to hear that, Jack. That's rubbish, man. You can't get my full face in full definition, so I'll come a little closer for you. See my nostril hairs. Abadon is amazing. Can't we say that, Jake? Have we seen her do anything amazing in the ring? I mean, the character's cool, but I don't know if I could say amazing just yet. Sorry, dudes. That's okay, mate. WWE filled us in. We had a nice promo by Reigns. The match with Bayley and Natalya step up the feud between Bayley. Yeah, but it was crap, Jeremy. It was crap. And the Reigns thing was fine. Everything that was said was fine, but it could have been said in 5 minutes, not in 30 minutes, in my opinion. There we go. TP Dom's house. His toilet paper, his house through toilet paper. I see, mate. Sorry, dude. Thank you. Yes, I did. Jeremy, well then, Sting promo is setting up something. The Bucks match is setting up something then. Yeah. I should complain to BT. This happens too often. Sorry, mate. You should see if you can get some money out of them. Stingy bastards. I should come. You can never trust a dusty road. You can't, mate. You can't. I like the colour of Uno's suit tonight. Dapper for a cult member. Absolutely, man. If you're going to be a cult member, wear a dapper suit. Cool, very funny. Don't know what that was, Daily Dan, but rock and roll. I agree, Ginger. Sting was setting up for something. It was just interweaving. Yeah, I get it. AEW don't rush through the stories, man. And the Bucks match, I couldn't tell you because I don't pay attention to the Flip Fest. That's fair enough, man. Underwhelming. That's fair enough, man. And everything after that has been underwhelming, so I agree with you on that point. Tony is too relaxed for an interview. Yeah, he's cool, man. I like him. I like Schiavone. Okay, over the neighbour's road. Over the road, neighbour's Wi-Fi. Nice. What the devil is interweaving? Stories that cross over, I'd assume. Jericho's coming out. Oh, it's the final. What is it? The final ultimatum. The ultimate ultimatum. Okay. Jeremy, why do you not like the flip match? So your argument is that it's not believable, and yet they do. It's the same thing in the UFC. So is UFC not believable? I'm not being funny. I just want your side. Yeah, man. Kenny cheated to win the title. Does anyone agree with me? Absolutely, Ivan. That's part of the character, man. He's a despicable heel who we're all gonna hate when he holds every title in pro wrestling outside of WWE. AEW screwed Moxley. Yeah, but it makes complete sense for the story, man. 12 views and only 7 likes. Come on, people, like the video. Absolutely. If you could, that'd really help us out. PK, like, thank you. Welcome back, PK. Hope you're doing well. Hope you enjoyed Eve, man. Who's sus? Who's sus? Who's not like the video? We need more water, please. Yeah. I'm on Team Kenny, Ivan. Moxley had it coming. Yeah, Moxley was a bit slow. It didn't really do much. Jericho face turn, is that coming? I mean, it is coming, but is that coming tonight? Or are they going to do the slow Kenny heel turn like they did? Going to go the opposite way with Jericho? I don't know. But they're meeting up very soon, man. You can tell. Winnipeg versus Winnipeg again. Don Callis involved. Check out Jericho's suit. What the devil is that? This could be the last time we see the Inner Circle. Somber moment, people. It's the Jacksonville screw job. Absolutely. That's why I loved it. Jeff's on Team Kenny and Dee's from Cincinnati, where Monks is from. Good question, PK. I'll answer that in a second. Sorry, man. Jericho is unhappy with the behaviour of the Inner Circle. Understandable. And I actually don't think you've put the one that I prefer most on there. Sammy don't like MGF. Wardlow doesn't like Hager. Ortiz is just Cat Swim. Santana didn't show up to work. Wow. Does it all end tonight, people? Is the Inner Circle breaking up? Nah, it's not. Christopher. Call him Christopher. He loves each and every one of them like brothers. Isn't it beautiful? He'll say the issue is Sammy. Is that what he's going to say the issue is? Don't believe it. Don't believe it. I'm not trying to take over. He wants to be a part of the greatest faction in all of professional wrestling. The fact that he'd throw the towel in when it was him trying to. Oh, Jericho breaking the fourth wall. They all watch Dynamite. Mental. Classic misunderstanding. He had sweat on his brow. Of course he did. Genius, man. Genius. None of this crap of not watching Dynamite, so seeing what others are saying about him. Being put over by Ortiz. What's his t-shirt? Is it an autism t-shirt? I think it is. That rocks, man. Autism inclusion. Rock and roll, man. That's cool. Oh, he's like a fungus, but he's growing on him. Oh, he's telling Sammy to shake his hand, and Sammy's like, eh. You don't get to choose a light hand that you've dealt. Together they're stronger. Come on, cuddle. You're better than him and you know it. Is Sammy going off on his own? No, of course he's not. This is going to carry on for a while yet. Check out MGF's suit, man. Sweet. Chris, I trust you with everything. Put me in the inner circle. Chris originally wanted to work with MGF in inner circle. Oh. If anything else happens, Sammy will quit the inner circle. Shake his hand, Sammy. Oh. Now kiss. No? Everything's cool. Oh. Oh, Hager's not happy. Why does he keep staring at me? You're creeping me out. Maybe he wants a cuddle. Not sus, man. Maybe he likes you. What happens when we stare sometimes? I could stop staring right now if I wanted to. Bright future for the inner circle. Put it in. Oh man, it's like Guns N' Roses getting back together, innit? Inner circle for life, baby. Yeah, fine. Cool. Could have been more entertaining that though, couldn't it? Let's be perfectly honest. I mean, yeah, it makes sense from the story beat, but I mean, it's just sort of FTR with a victory. Gah, I hate Alex Garvez, man. See him last week creeping up behind that truck. He was having a piss and then went and interviewed Kenny. Weird, man. Weird. With a microphone. One member of the team was not there. I don't know who he's talking about. Mario Angeletti? Fear the Revelation. Oh, I hate Marvez. Who's coming out? Oh, the 6-man tag match. Cool. Story here, dudes. Right, PK says, Anne, which is your favourite podcast? Cornette, Jim Ross, Tony Schiavone, Eric Bischoff, or Bruce Pritchard? So, full answer, PK. A year ago, I would have said Bruce Pritchard. Not since he's been back in WWE, though, because it's been crap. And the one that I still really enjoy of the Comrade ones is Arn Anderson. I really enjoy that one. I think Arn's a real sort of chilled out, relatable dude. But out of them, Cornette makes me piss myself at times. Yeah, don't tell Dom. Yeah, Jake agrees. Dude, Moxley did a paradigm shift into a heater on concrete and he can't take a padded mic to the skull. Moxley with a weak sauce. Yeah, man. Yeah, but it all works as a story device. Agreed, says PK. Yeah, out of entertainment. Yeah, put Cornette on. He's going to make you laugh. Even though I don't agree with everything he says at all. But then I don't expect you guys to agree with what I say, to be perfectly honest. It's all cool. PK, Crazy Ginger Holden, I agreed. I watch Cornette all the time. He is great. Still disagree a lot, but with him... Oh, it's skipped. Why does it keep moving down like that? It's really annoying. Point is, he's flipping about a lot. Tony Ferguson... Oh, right, no, I'm too high up. Oh, my God. I'm miles behind. Jesus Christ, sorry. I was just watching that promo. He's great. Still disagree a lot with him on the comedy stuff. I'm not a big comedy guy in wrestling. No, I agree with you, Jake. I think the Gaga can be a bit, as Cornette would call it, can be a bit weird at times and works in certain circumstances and doesn't in others. I've said it before about Orange Cassidy. Some of his matches are great. Some of them are crap because it just gets too Gaga. Ivan Nadwo. Comparing the books to UFC is one of the most ridiculous things I've ever heard, and I don't know how you want me to compare the two. UFC does fast-paced fights and not the flipping around the cage, and when the fight has a move to end, the match is over. Yeah, but it's about... So, in that case, Jeremy, then a DDT should always end a match, because a DDT was a finishing move for years and years, and it should be a match. You're driving someone's head into the canvas, so a DDT should always end the match. I got a trial for you, Ant. Nice, Ivan. What 3 AEW tag team wrestler is in the team match tonight? What 3 AEW tag team wrestler is in the tag team match tonight? Is this... Are you on about... Is it Lucha Bros, Butcher and the Blade, and... I don't know. You tell me, my dude. When the fight has a move to end, the match is over. Any game... Enrique, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Any Nipples game tonight, mate? Yeah, I'll do it afterwards because I'm struggling to keep up with comments tonight, my dude. But yeah, we'll do it. We'll definitely do a nipple game afterwards. Of course we can, mate. We know that Jericho hates Orange Cassidy. He hates Pineapple Pete. He hates Keith Marshall. The Big Apples. Does Jericho have a thing against fruit? Jamel, well done. You have sussed it all out for us. All. During the review, I'll wash up, rock and roll. If you could wash up for me as well, Jack, that'd be awesome. Jake Holden, Sammy said it on his vlog on Tuesday. Oh, about the Inner Circle breaking up. Well, they've not, have they, at the minute? It carries on for a while, and that's fine. Lance Archer's turning face, though. That's interesting. Lance Archer just took everyone out with a crossbody. Where's Pac? Has Pac come back to the UK, do you reckon? MJF is stupidly talented. He's great. Santana is with Ivelisse, partner. They have a thing on being the elite. Cool, man. Hey, Yuri Butler. Yes, Yuri Butler's come, but message has been retracted. What's that ugly thing on MJF's neck? I assume a scarf. That kick was completely missed over the top of his head. Shout out to Yuri Butler and Butler. Absolutely, Yuri Butler. He's joined us. Jack, it's his stupid face. He will lose to Orange Cassidy. I hope AEW does not screw Orange Cassidy like they did with Hangman and the MJF ring. Oh, dude, I don't want Orange Cassidy to win that ring at all. But cool if you do. And if Stinger's going to do one AEW match, lose against MJF before you ruin him. Penta's just gone through the table. Even more than you already have with his fake singing. That was hilarious. And losing a title match that he should have won. Agreed, he should have won that title match. But, time is still young. Jeremy, well, I brought up the petite points. He is flipping about a lot. Tony Ferguson flips about a lot. My question is, how often do you watch UFC? Autism inclusion, I need to buy that too. Yeah, that rocks, man. And it's good that he's using that as well. Autis using MJF's line is a nice touch. It is a chef's kiss. Hey man, hello Yuri Butler, how are you doing, my dude? Thank you for joining us. The future Sammy versus MJF match is going to be fantastic. Yes, because they're building up to it really well. I'm not an avid UFC watcher by any means, and Jeremy, well, in Tony Ferguson and Justin fight in the UFC, there were about 20 punches that should have ended the match. So the UFC is not believable. Some people are just tougher than others. Yeah, well, yeah, it's hard, isn't it? Because UFC... Who's been taken out? Penta. Jeremy is an MJF fan, and his only fan because everyone is better than MJF. There we go, man. But comparing the books to UFC, there's not even an AEW fan that will do that. Jeremy Hager will. Yeah. MJF is a proper heel, Ivan. You should feel like that. I'm a bit lost in the chat. Jeremy, okay. I watch it every Saturday. The old fights every day, and watch 3 other MMA promotions nearly every week. I'm a bigger MMA fan than I am a wrestling fan. Hager versus Wardlow in a staring match. Yeah, man. Book it. Get it booked, Jamel. Get it booked, man. They definitely need to keep Hager with the comedy material. Sneaky best part of his characters to this point. Yeah, because he's not done out else to this point, has he, Jeff? Geez, how is Jericho a heel? He's a face very soon. It's like a car wreck. You don't want to watch, but you can't look away. Wrestling 2020. Well, we all got excited for Impact last night. What? COVID? What? 12 likes on this stream. If this stream gets 20 likes, Jack from You Don't Know Jack will buy Dom a pizza and ship it to his house. Nice, man. So there we go. If we get 20 likes, Jack's gonna buy a pizza. Don't send it to Dom's house though, but send it to my house. I'm having a hard time believing the books compared to anything MMA. That's all cool. Dan, Matt screwed Swerve show tonight on his stream. Is Ali dead in Impact still? There's the real question. Jeremy, why does it make a difference what other people will do? The books are like UFC fighters because they do kicks, fast-paced action, and flips. Now Roman is close to not believable. And I'm a massive Roman fan. Okay, cool, Jake Holden. I like him too. He is a spy for WWE and or Impact. Phoenix missed that. Going up and over. Hits that one. I might be back on later. See you later, Ivan. Roman is a massive man who beats the crap out of people. How is that? Oh, moved again. Not believable. Roast Dom for me all. I won't. Me and Dom live 300 miles apart. There we go. And FTR are my favourite AEW team. So Bucks are not even my top 3 tag teams in AEW, I think. But what I'm saying is maybe the reason you don't believe is because you grew up with a different style. Really underrated, man. Let's start a roast battle with Dom. Spam Dom main. 100% Ginger. The book style is not my cup of tea, but by any means. That's all cool, man. We all like the same thing. I think that, like, for me, Jeremy, like, OBS is disconnecting and reconnecting. It'll probably kick you all off and then come back. I'm good, mate. Hope you are blessed. Yeah, I'm great. Thank you, Enrique. Do funny trivia. I'll do it at the end of the stream. Okay, let's pause at chat and let Ant catch up. Thank you, Jack. I was watching NXT and AEW. Nice, man. Jake the Snake is straight pimping with that shirt. It's horrific, isn't it? Jeremy is there's the 2 problems I have with AEW though, and we'll stand by it. A bit too much comedy at times, and rules things like not counting mocks out. Now that makes it not believable. Yeah, that's fair enough. There's all things that can make all wrestling products better. Lance Archer was going for old school and gets hit off by Kingston. The blade. Oh, takes out the knee. Takes out the knee of Archer. Archer's great. Penta's been taken out early in this match. Getting Kingston in. I think the Kingston's winning this, and Lance isn't going to be happy with it. That's cool. I like Lance Archer, man. Still to come, Kenny, nice. For example, oh right, okay. Jeremy, there's 2 problems. Oh right. For example, I did not like the MJF dinner segment. I did. I thought it was hilarious, or whatever it was. But that's fine that you didn't. Did not make any sense. Not a fan of musicals anyway, though. Yeah, man. Yeah, I don't want Orange Cassidy to win that ring, man. I mean, it sort of works with his Orange Punch finisher and makes him a bit more strong, but I just don't think he needs it. I've really enjoyed what MJF has been doing with the title, to be perfectly honest. Lance Archer's been in the ring for a while. The musical thing was pure crap, says Jeremy. Jeremy, I'm interested. What do you think about the Fiend match at WrestleMania? Because I thought that was crap. Interested to hear your opinion on that, man. Get out, I love Hamilton. I don't know what that means. I'm assuming you're watching adverts. Cool. The Butcher has Lance Archer's leg. Bringing him down. Jake looks like a crackhead. Eh? Oh, Jake the Snake. Well, I thought he was on about Crazy Ginger Jake in chat. Jesus. It's a t-shirt, Daily Dan. It's a t-shirt. MJF should use his ring to win the new one in the finish. Yes. Yes, he should. MJF should keep that ring, man. I don't want Orange Cat to do with that ring. Agreed, Jeremy. Did not make any sense to me at all. The musical thing, there we go. I thought after the Vegas trip they were going to Bangkok. What, like a certain sequel? It means I love the musical Hamilton. Oh, I've not seen it, man. Day Dan, my name's Jake and I'm a crackhead. Maybe it's just a Jake thing. There we go. There we go. Oh, Jake grabbed his leg. Jake grabbed his leg. Oh, that was a rough-looking German. The Firefly Funhouse match was pure trash. Yeah, I agree. I agree. And a lot of people thought that was amazing. Yeah, I thought it was crap. Sammy has a chance to be a single star if Inner Circle has another problem. Was it? Yes. Yeah. Yeah, Sammy's great. Sammy is great. Sammy Darby match is going to be good down the line. Them two have had some good match. Oh, how can't you see it? How can't I see what? I'm on the Fight Network, mate, so I don't get adverts. Yes. Oh, what, Hamilton? Oh, that was interesting, man. The arm drag taking down both Kingston and Butcher. Tope into Kingston, but he's grabbed his leg. Oh no. Is Phoenix dead again? Yeah, Aubrey's like, come on, are you alright, Phoenix? And he's like, no, I'm not. No, I hurt myself. Jesus Christ. He's gonna kill himself, Phoenix, man. Yeah, he proper hit his head back on there. Yeah. The AJ vs Taker was how you do cinematic matches. Yes, absolutely, Jeremy. Absolutely. Yeah, the Fiend match was way too much gaga. Powerbomb to Rey Fenix was that, and to finish the match. Cool. That was a fine match. Fine match. A lot going on. It was. I like the fact that Penta was taken out early on to outnumber him. Kingston's talking to Phoenix, asking if he's okay, I think. And then just sitting on top of him and doing stuff on top. I don't know if Kingston in that situation should have worried at that point. Just like, wait until you get to the Batman. Lance Archer attacks everyone. Oh, massive clothesline there to the Butcher. Eddie Kingston's out of the ring, just leaving the blade. Overhead belly. I love the. Oh god, I'm a bit behind. The WWE draft was a total dumpster fire. Yes, it was. Agreed, Jamel. I love that it was just crap on it. It was just garbage. And then next week he's on there. Oh, he's got him up for the Razor's Edge. No, Butcher saved him. God, it's high, and it. Lance Archer's so tall. Big fan of Lance Archer, man. Loved his stuff in New Japan. His match against Moxley was really good in New Japan. I love the creativity and fan service from Firefly Funhouse. Absolutely. Again, another massively divisive match. Remember when Jake the Snake's baking... Jake the Snake baking WWF when he come out with the snake? Baking WWF? Came out with a snake in the bag and let it out on the wrestler who he fights. Remember then? Absolutely, man. That thing with Macho was great. Nyla Rhodes and Jade are beating Red Velvet. Was that Serena Gibb, Eva Lise is in there. Big Swall's in there. If you're doing an Abadon segment, why not have this earlier on in the night? Wouldn't that have made more sense? Yes, it would have made sense because I said it. I hate the fact that we wait I hate the fact that this woman segment is always in this spot. It's just, I don't know why, it just really annoys me. I need a wee. Jeremy, I disagree there. I looked at it as more of what Cena was seeing in his head and then the Fiend attacked him, but I guess they did not make it clear, so I can understand why he would not like it. I didn't enjoy it either. I thought it was I thought it was overdone. I thought the point that they made with nostalgia, with John Cena doing that, was great, and then they did the thing with the NWO as well. It was just the same points that were made over and over again, and I didn't think it was as deep as everyone thought. And then when you do look at it deep, like, you get told off for looking at it deep. Thought I dumb. So this is going to set up something with Abadon and Shida. Obviously, we're getting her in the thing. Jeremy, I disagree. I said that. Nice catch, Eddie. Yeah, what it was is he caught him, but he like fell straight down. Tesha's got an absolute entrance. She looks terrified. This is going to be a squash match. I need a wee. I'm running for a wee. And he's back, and it's still going on. Cool. And that's going to be the finish of the match, though. Oh, she's breathing at people. Dropping her on her knees. And she's dead. Right, what's going to happen with her and Shida now? Nice catch. Yeah, what happened is he sort of like, he went into him, and I don't think he was supposed to catch him, but I think it was the way when Phoenix fell. It wasn't that he landed on his neck, it was that his head went back into the mat quite quickly. Was that what that was? Was it supposed to be? Did they say that, Ginger? Hello, Futuristic Gamer. How are you doing, my dude? Welcome to the Gimme Holy Wrestling Podcast. Nice to see you on the stream earlier, my dude. Here comes Shida, because Abadon's kept attacking her. But she's afraid of Abadon, you see. She's afraid because she has no eyebrows, clearly. That's why. Oh, but she's going in. She's got a kendo stick. Let's go, Shida. Oh, whacked her across the face. Go on, lass. And she saved the job. Oh, but Abadon did the Undertaker sit up. Nice. Has she got blood coming out of her nose? Is that what that was? Looked like she had blood coming out of her nose for a second. I mean, there's all blood all over the place, isn't there? Jeremy, I completely disagree. I hate the Boneyard match. Worst for me of the year, hands down. Could not figure out whether it was comedy or real. Just phony match, in my opinion. Wow, it's divisive in here tonight, my dudes. Jeremy, though, they did not say that, but I took it as that, and that's why I can understand if someone did not like it. Yeah, no, that's fine. Dan's not here. I thought he would be. Dan. Oh, Dom. No, man. It's just me, mate. Just me. He's in our hearts. Some of our hearts. The only cinematic match I liked is Funhouse. I think and Edge versus Orton, if you want to class that as one. What, the one at Mania? Man, that was a slow, boring match. Oh, the Backlash one. That was a good match. Just sort of cinematic, wasn't it? Because they stopped filming several times during it. Don't even know what Jericho said then. I'm sure it was fun. Last time Jake let the snake out was on Mox in WWE. Was it? I didn't know that. Nice one, Jeremy. Thank you, man. But Archer versus Mox was horrible in AEW. I don't even remember it, so it must have been, yeah. Most of the marquee matches are on Raw, but nobody for Roman Reigns to book a 5-star match with. Roman Reigns gonna have a 5-star match. Are we all kidding? Brandon Jordan, welcome to the channel. Hope you're having a good time, my dude. Hey man, what's your favourite thing so far from tonight? Mine is Sting segment with Cody or the opening tag match. My favourite thing... Yeah, probably the... not necessarily the Sting segment, but I really enjoyed the exchange between Tony and Sting. I thought that was beautiful. I thought it was really cool. Just like a real genuine sort of. I don't think Tony knew that was coming, and Sting was just like, and actually for a babyface promo, it's perfect, really. So probably the first tag match. I really enjoyed the first tag match, but Jeremy didn't. Most of the marquee wrestlers are on Raw. Sting segment with Cody or the opening tag match. Hakeem, I can't even remember Matt Archer versus Moxley. I know, man, I know. To be fair, McGee, I don't think Reigns can give you a start 5-star match. I think that's what I said, yeah. It's too slow, man. And that's the issue with this new gimmick, is he's doing things even slower. He's a slow wrestler anyway. I had an awesome time. Good, futuristic. I like his gimmick. Now, this is what WWE fans wanted for years. Yeah, absolutely. I agree. His gimmick is incredible. And the story of Roman is incredible. It's just slow. He needs to speed it up, man. You know, this is 2 hours of wrestling with shit tons going on, and SmackDown doesn't. Where is Smithy Boy tonight? He is he's got a deadline this week, so he's not going to be joining me for any of the nights this week, unfortunately. Which shouldn't mean you shouldn't drop in and drop a like, but he's got a deadline. So I've got this show. Got NXT UK tomorrow. We're doing that with a Swerve show, so come and join us for that. That'll be fun. Friday SmackDown, and then Sunday we're doing an In Your House watch along. One of the original In Your Houses. Come and vote in our Twitter for which one you want us to watch, and we're doing that with the Wrestle Story, so it should be fun. Quick P, thank you, Jack. I like Roman a lot now. Him and Pat are the only good things in Raw, SmackDown, or NXT UK or US NXT. Abadon is good at making her punches look vicious. I missed the match, Jeff, so I can't really say. I've seen her before though, and she's pretty decent. Agreed, Jeff. I'm just liking the fact that we've got the story. I'm just not understanding what Abadon is like. I like the gimmick, but is she a demon or a monster? Well, she did the sit-up Undertaker thing, didn't she? So yeah, Pat is underrated. I think Pat's gone. It was so fun after. I hope I made you laugh. Yeah, you certainly did, mate. You certainly did. Futuristic Gamer was doing an Among Us stream between these two streams tonight. Everybody knows zombie girls love nose piercings. Yeah, they do, Jeff. What's happening? Oh, man. Oh, man. This is Omega. What an impact. What an impact. Oh, he's great. Yeah, I'm loving Kenny at the minute, man. Hey, man, you're butler. Hello, my mate. How are you doing? Oh, he's a prick, and he is great. Not today. Unlike the Undertaker versus Roman Reigns, that was a 5 match. What? Undertaker versus Roman Reigns was a 5 match. A -5 match. I mean, he fell over doing the tombstone thing. He was punking out the Undertaker with sealed the true end of the Undertaker. It was truly epic. Cool, man. I like the ending. Marv Eggs is having a piss out the back. Man, Kenny feels like a big deal right now, doesn't he? You can see it in the ring like everyone else, Marvez. Are they going to change his entrance? I wonder if they'll start updating that as well. Justin Roberts, man. The first AEW wrestler to pin Jon Moxley. 17 different singles championships. 12 match singles winning streak. Well, he hadn't had any matches in singles competition until recently. Mate. Oh, please do the corniness. He's coming out of the heel side, by the way. Oh, he's got 4 girls. He's only got bloody 4 girls. Everything's changed. He's got 4 girls. Wow, this is so corny. I love it. That's what you get when you're a champion. 2 extra girls. Ask Flair. The collector is here. Smooch. No, I mean Daily Dan Blogs. Cool, man. Oh, did Daily Dan Blogs hang around? Good. Odd Sammy costs MJF the match tonight. I'd say 90%. Yes. Good shout, Jeff. Good shout. And you're right, Jeremy did not enjoy the time about. No, I know you didn't. Mate, this is so over the top. I love it. Roman says hi. Hello, Roman. You're new here. Welcome. Hope you're having a good time, my dude. Please like the video. Let more people see that you're watching it. And we do this quite a lot. Subscribe if you fancy doing a bit more. Randy versus Roman, the sleeping pill match, mate. Am I the only one that feels like AEW's women division is getting better? Since the pay-per-view, it certainly have, Roman. They're telling stories, man. Hey, Roman, welcome. Cool. Oh, Tony's pissed off with Kenny. He's... Sorry, I'll get to your comments again in a second, guys. Yeah, you did invite him there. Yep. Impact got 10 times the numbers what they normally get last night. Don Callis is getting a pay rise when he renegotiates his contract. Welcome to the wrestling business, kid. Don Callis versus Tony Khan. Nice. Impact Wrestling on Access TV. What is going on? What is going on? It's taken years of planning. But you told us that last night, Don. Golden Sheik. You're telling us the same things. Don't tell. You need to give us something new. I don't want to. I don't. No AEW. Yeah, but you said this last night, didn't you, Don? We're not just going to read the script from last night, are we? I don't want much, just something more. You cannot steal what you create. 7-star Kenny Omega. By God, Omega. By God, Omega. I don't know. I think he got a couple of the Japanese wrestlers in there. Accolades, trophies. Man, he's there with that belt. He's calling it a 7-star classic. No, it won't. Brilliant. More like fine art, inspirational. People are gonna hate him next year. People are gonna hate Kenny. Hook, line, and sinker, brother. The gentleman agreement. He's got his black eye. No one kicks out the wrong wind angel until Page, man. We're just getting started. Oh, is he doing this? Is that it? Come on. Mwah. Good night. Bang. Nope. They needed to do a little bit more, in my opinion. No data. What's happened? Have I lost the internet or something? Yeah, no, they needed to do a bit more. You can't get people to watch Impact last night and do that and then come out and say nothing more. And actually, the Impact one was better than last night. Next week, Cody Rhodes versus Angelico. That should be fun. Decent match. No reason for it though. Page, Dark Order versus Matt Hardy in Private Party. Matt Hardy is turning heel in that match, I have no doubt. The Acclaimed versus SCU. Are they going to do their John Cena rap battle thing? Not looking like a great card next week. Serena Deeb, Big Swole versus Evilise and Diamante. Cool. Oh, excuse me. Why? Because of that thing that happened earlier. Wednesday the 23rd, Holiday Bash. Oh, that's going to be later. I don't know if we'll be able to cover that or not. Wednesday the 30th, New Year's Smash Night 1 with Chris Jericho. With special guest Snoop Dogg for New Year's Smash Night 2. Cool. That needed to be bigger. You can't... Everyone's watched Dynamite last night. You can't give them exactly the same thing. I get annoyed at it with WWE when they do the same thing all the time. This match is for the Dynamite ring. Ooh, it's a ring. Let's get through some comments. It just needed something more. Just something. You know what I mean? Sorry, I'm so behind in your comments, I'm sure. Is it just the started slow and got overhyped at the beginning? I think it started very fast for the Young Bucks match, but then it's not paid off in the way everything's not paid off in the way that it should have done. I don't think it's been a great show. No, I think they've also had too many story beats going on and not enough wrestling as well. I'd say. Too late. It can't get any worse. What? Yeah, about the women's division. Absolutely. Thanks, says Roman. CM Punk coming to AEW soon. There was talk, wasn't there? There was something because he was on Renee Young's podcast. Is that right? On Oral, and he said about something about he'll go to a company, but they'll pay a lot less if the story's good. I'm not happy about it. Vince won't work with CM Punk anymore. I'm not happy about AEW buying Impact. Mate, they're not. They're not coming. They're not buying Impact. Kenny Omega has gone to Hollywood. Yes, he has, brother. I would dodge Marvez too. He's a bloody creeper, isn't he, man? I would dodge Marvez too. Dude comes off like a total creep. Absolutely. Someone needs to super kick his head off. I heard Carrion has returned. Oh, what has he returned on NXT? Well, I suppose that's a big deal for people. CM Punk is not. That would be a great payoff. You have Omega win all the titles and put them on the line against CM Punk. Nah. I get what you're saying, Jeremy. You can put them on the line and then Punk loses if you really want to build it. But you're saying CM Punk could be like putting Sting in the same position. It's putting it on a guy that doesn't need it. The person to the first person Omega takes the first loss to is either Kota Ibushi or Hangman Adam Page. In my opinion, you put over new guys. CM Punk don't need it. Do you know what I mean? I get what you're saying in terms of big match, and maybe what you are saying is that he loses to CM Punk, which is fine. Which is absolutely fine. That would break the internet. I'm so pumped for Cyberpunk. I really think if the internet were a toilet, IGN is where you'd come white because that's where the crap comes from. Okay, Jeremy, my body is ready. That's about CM Punk, you filth. Is it Kenny Omega or Michael Jordan coming into the ring? Yeah, man. I'm loving him at the minute. But I was pissed off with that promo. They didn't do enough. He gets 2 girls per belt. Yes. Yeah, Rock won't die. That's perfect, man. That's perfect. Every belt he picks up as the collector, he gets 2 more girls until he has like a line of 12 that are struggling to get on the entrance ramp. That is bloody perfect, man. Wait, was that you or Dom watching the stream? It was me, man. I come and said hello. Vince have something to do with it, mate. Yeah, man. Punk did say he wanted a good story. Him versus Kenny would be great. Yeah, absolutely. Kenny has world champion in his Titantron. I missed that. Kenny's entrance is amazing. Yes, because it's shit. It's really... It's not... amazing is Cody's entrance. Kenny's is just like a budget version, but give me Rock Won't Die. That is amazing. 2 more dancing girls each time, please. Yes, please. Kenny's entrance is amazing. Omega always looks stoned. That's why he wears glasses, man. Too much green, lol, says Enrique. Leave it to Omega to have a 7-star match. Yeah, but people are hating him because of it. I love Kenny on the mic. I love him on the mic at the minute. But a lot of people don't like his promos as well, which is fine. Rock Won't Die says Kenny's promos has improved a lot since Dynamite started. I enjoyed last night. Didn't enjoy that one as much. Omega is just a lot worse at promos than I thought he would be when he was in New Japan. He was so hyped. Yeah, man. And he hasn't put on the matches qualities that he put on New Japan just yet. But I think there's time. AEW games soon out. AEW games soon out. All is that the all out? I assume you mean the casino game. I mean, yeah, probably get it. I've still got you. I got you, babe. Look, another underwhelming promo on Dynamite. I am shocked, says Jeremy. I want AEW to call the Hardy Party the Hardy Bros for the lols. Yeah, that would be funny. They'll probably do it on commentary. He shouldn't take the L against Punk. He should, absolutely. It makes no sense. Oh, sorry, he shouldn't. Yeah, that's what you're saying. I'm getting defensive. Look, did you see me get defenses? Yeah, no. But Jeremy, actually, you're right. In terms of booking, that'd be genius. CM Punk's return match, Kenny Omega, all the belts on the line. Everyone's getting so excited about this Punk return. Punk gets beat by Kenny. That's where this story can go, and that's why I'm so excited about it. Where's John Moxley? I don't know, gamer. He's probably nursing his wounds. What does the Pringles man's body look like? Jack, I mean, great question. Probably a bit like the Butcher. Jeremy, Omega has a good promo, just not the traditional style. I'm already looking forward to Hangman beating Kenny Omega in a year. Going to be perfect, arrogant, douche, scrappy, underdog, redemption, dynamic. Yeah, Stundog Millionaire there from Orange Cassidy. Yeah, I agree, Jeff. I agree. Yeah. This has been such a good build. The whole Adam Page thing. And it makes so much sense. If Kenny wins the 24/7 champion, I'll join AEW. He should do. No capitals. Hello, Wrestle Story. Hello. How are you doing? Misses the knee, hits the turnbuckle. A nipple game. Enrique, I'll do it at the end, mate. Yo, Maven. Hello, Maven. And the Wrestle Story. You're both joining us. You both want my opinions before you go on with your show, so you can steal them. I know what you're bloody doing. Okay, that's good. Impact was my move before any other show, so I'm happy Tony's not buying it. Impact don't need nobody to buy them. No. He didn't need. It was a joke. He's not buying Impact. It made no sense. It's got a better product on AEW. Maven says Gaming Guy. Oh yeah, yo Maven, yo, you're all up. You're all happy for Maven. Why aren't you happy for me? Screw you all. Screw you all. Oh, look at them taking over the chat. We get some celebrities in here, and you're all like, oh, look. Well, if you enjoy them that much, I'll bloody have them on my show on Sunday. How about that? Go vote on Twitter on what show we're watching. Getting his finger in the turnbuckle, pulling back on his finger now. That's right, Ant. Lol. I know, right? I know, dude. Everyone's been so silent in chat. Man, dude, it's only because I'm so behind in the... Oh, yeah, it's Maven. You ready to review an underwhelming show tonight, says Jeremy. Has it been underwhelming? Do I agree with Jeremy? I think parts of it have been. Kenny just posted a Photoshop picture of him holding plenty titles. Did you see my Photoshop photo of him last night? It's the Collector from Guardians of the Galaxy. We are invading on Sunday. Yeah, you are, man. Yeah, you are. Maven and Mr. G, nice. You're a bum, man. Thanks, Jack. Swivel. No, we like you. We like. Oh, yeah, you like me now. Oh, the wrestle story here. Oh, everyone in chat go crazy for the wrestle story. WSNWO. There we go, man. That is what is happening this Sunday. Should be fun, dudes. Go vote on what in your house you want us to watch, my dudes. Oh, Cassidy's being dropped. Kenny is Thanos. Yeah, Kenny's the Collector, mate. Honestly, the match of the year next year, Kenny Omega versus Kota Ibushi for the IWGP belt. That is the match of the year next year. My prediction, baby. Yeah, no, the Kenny thing, they needed to do more with that. They needed to do more. I didn't mind it last night, but they didn't add to anything last night. Did they? Tell me anything, if anything new got added that I just missed. No, Punk is Thanos. Yeah, man. No, Roman Reigns is Thanos. Actually, Vince McMahon's Thanos. He's clicked his fingers and lost half of his audience. Don't really think it's been an underwhelming show. I've disliked maybe 2 or 3 segments, but that's it. It's more so I don't understand why we are doing the things we are. That's cool, Maven. That's cool. Cassidy makes me sick. At least he's not doing any too much gaga in this match. Daily down. Maven. I don't know if it's hit the potential it should. I think they should have probably. I quite like the Sting segment. I quite like the humanness of him and Schiavone. Maven, you're doing great. Screw off, all of you loving Maven and Mr. G. Screw off, the lot of you. Go subscribe to them. I'm a Punk mark, but I don't see how Punk is Thanos. Vince McMahon is Thanos, yeah. Because he is inevitable. There we go. That's why Punk is Thanos. He's inevitable. Oh, mate, come on. You can't give Cassidy this ring. I can see him doing it, though, because of his orange punch thing. So, what have I thought of the show, Maven? Just so you can steal it for your show. Young Bucks. I really enjoyed the Young Buck match. I thought it was great. Then there was a couple of matches that was a bit gaga. Jericho's bullying Orange Cassidy. Everything else, the matches have just been a bit weak. Trent and... Who are they coming out with? They're coming out with the entire locker room. Well, the entire jobber locker room, let's be perfectly honest. Top flight, the Brian Pillman and Brandon Cutler in his... I mean, I'd wear that jacket on a night out. I would look sexy doing it as well. Maybe you're doing great because he's inevitable. I am subscribed to them. Cool. If he puts his hands in those pockets, I would slap him silly. Yeah, but he hasn't done that in this match yet, Daily Down, has he? So yeah, I mean the match has been all right in terms of the wrestling. MJF has been the vicious heel, being a little prick. There was a lot that happened tonight without having a lot happen. There's stuff moving on. I have no problem with the Sting thing. That's fine. But the Kenny thing, I don't feel like anything was said that wasn't said last night, and I think that's wrong. I think there needed to be just something a little bit more there. And that's not me, as I was telling you off for Maven, skipping to the end of the story. That's that. I just think there was a beat that was missing, because if you watched Impact last night, there was no new information there, and in fact, the Impact thing was done better because of the whole Collector comparison. Cassidy has no swag. People triggered right now. People are triggered. Kenny was just in the bus talking last night on Impact Wrestling. Exactly, Enrique. It was exactly the same, and that was my issue with it. I love the Sting segment. I had a huge smile on my face. Me too, man. Me too. It was the way that you interacted with Tony, and it was real. You know, it's what we like. Wrestling real. Sting is my favourite. If there's one thing worse than the Young Bucks, it's this guy who puts his hand in his pockets. Jeremy, get out of it. I prefer the Young Bucks to Orange Cassidy. I don't mind Orange Cassidy. And he's hey, look, he's doing all right tonight. He hasn't put his hands in his pockets. So you must love this match, right? He hasn't put his hands in his pockets. Topa Suicida. He's got a body type that's very similar to the person that he's fighting. So this must be a great main event. And actually, in terms of wrestling, it's been pretty good. Diving crossbody. DDT. Woo! Wait, that Ric Flair. Woo! Oh! Gaming guys getting his literate woos mixed up. Massive DDT, diving DDT, cool. I think Sammy might potentially cost MJF the ring. I have a feeling too. I just don't want Orange Cassidy with the ring. I would wear it. I'm too sexy for my shirt, says Jack. Congratulations. Yeah, I think it's going to happen. Maven, that Sting segment was so underwhelming. Taking nostalgia goggles off. Yeah, but it was nice. There was no to it. I see what you're saying, but there's no to it. But I don't mind that. I don't mind not having all the answers just yet. BRB, see you in a minute, futuristic. Ooh. Maven, that Sting segment. BRB, how can she be nostalgic for a time when she wasn't alive? Because she watched it as a kid. The Sting segment said a lot without saying a lot. Yeah, I mean, it said it. There was parts of it I enjoyed. Yeah, it was fine. I have no problem with the Sting segment. It wasn't going to give us all the answers straight away anyway. My biggest problem was with the Omega segment because it added nothing. Tiger Driver. No, it's kicked out. Hey Jeremy, thanks for the input. I'm going to go ahead and keep my nostalgia glasses on. I agree, Wrestle Story. Lol. Yeah, cool. I didn't mind the Sting segment. The Shaq segment was freaking stupid though. And then the couple of matches, like the Dustin 10 match didn't do out for me. Didn't really add out at the end either, did it? Yeah. I don't think it's been the best Dynamite. Sting's two big taglines. Woo, he got from Ric Flair, and it's Showtime. He stole that from the Beetlejuice. Swerve Show, you've been watching Jim Cornette, because that's exactly what he said. Yeah, man, I agree. But you know, I think Sting did some interesting stuff in Impact. Springboard into Hager. Is it going to be Orange Cassidy and the best friends that get the Inner Circle back together, back on the same page? Maybe that's the story they're telling, guys. Jeremy, that's an idea that's the idea. It's a slow build. What do you expect everything to get revealed tonight? It was exactly what I expected. Ooh. You do that, Maven. We will stay here in the real world. Why? You just be an AEW fanboy. There we go. Fighting words from Jeremy. Oh, he's got the bat. Let him win this. Let him win this, man. Oh, nice. He's hit the floor. Oh, he's putting his hand in the pocket. Now that works, guys. And he's flipped and done the same. Greg's Ramberg at the exact right time. Turns around. Sees him down. That's funny. Orange Cassidy picks him up. Oh, drops him down. That was clever. That was a clever little segment, because didn't he win exactly the same? Maven, I shouldn't have read that while drinking my milk. I'm hardcore. It's semi-skimmed. Yeah, you are. Oh, look at him breaking his hand. Maven, don't call me Swerve. I'm a full-size man. And do you need notes? Yeah, if you've got them, mate. If you've got them. Did you take any? A roll through. Oh, Superman punch. Uh-oh. Oh, no, don't win. There's so much more. Oh, no, don't win. He's going to win. Oh, he's kicked out. Thank God. Oh, thank God. Oh, God. Not a Superman punch. Oh, no. Oh, go on, Wardlow. There we go. Good lad. Oh, this, like I say, guys, this could be what gets Inner Circle together, Something to fight against, which makes sense because I've not had any. So, Miro's, what the frick is that jumper? Oh, massive clothesline to Orange Cassidy. What on earth is that culture? Sorry, jumper. Couture, are you freaking kidding me? It looks a mess. It looks like something Savile would wear, to be perfectly honest. 1, 2. Yes. MJF keeps the ring. That's what we wanted. Interruption from Miro. Carrying on the best friend, saying the Inner Circle are coming together, helping MJF win. Makes sense. Decent main event. Not much gaga from Cassidy. Like I say, I have no issue with Cassidy when it's not all gaga. I don't mind a little bit, and I love the putting his hands in his pockets. It made complete sense. Yeah, as he should, but I was so worried, mate. I was so worried they were going to give it to Cassidy, especially with the Superman punch. That was a decent match. It was, yeah, absolutely. Look at you enjoying an Orange Cassidy match. You'll be liking Marco's stunt next. Yeah, kill the security guard. Cool. Here we go. Miro starting to look stronger in his Jimmy Savile jumper. Versace jeans couture. It looks like something Joe Exotic would wear, let's be perfectly honest. I saw Tiger. Nice. Beat him clean, says MJF. MJF must have been the only child, says Jamel. I see him playing with himself a lot. Well, I'm not an only child, but I play with myself a lot. As he should. That was a decent match. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the ending as well. What's this Cody thing? What are they doing here? Oh, they've got Sting in the bloody credits, man. Nice. I'm not an only child, but I'm an only ginger. Congratulations, Jake, for getting that gene. I did enjoy a Cassidy match. I'll even call him by name. Look at Jeremy. He's been converted, man. Because of you guys having conversation and respecting each other's opinions. Jeremy is a turned man. Mental. Look at that, Jeremy. Loving a pockets match. Miro grew some hair, did he? I didn't really notice. His jumper was too freaking obscene, man. I saw tigers. I'm getting the fast again. Miro grew some hair. Glad MGF still. I know, mate. I'm so happy. I was so worried they were going to give it to pockets because of the Superman punch. I was just like, no, don't do that, man. And to protect him way too much. Like the Cody matches, which he had against, and he ends up like getting safe wins by countouts and all this crap. It's too much. Glad MGF, I've returned. Welcome back, Futuristic Gaming. I just had an RKO to Daily Down Blogs, and I won the World Champion. Whoa, Futuristic! Congratulations. Does Daily Down Blogs know that? Oh yeah, I botched twice during the stream, dude. I botch all the freaking time. No one notices though, because I'm pretty. We know what you all come for. Gotta go, have fun, Maven. Think this is the first time I've not enjoyed an episode of Dynamite. That's cool, Matthew. AEW are doing way too many post-match brawls. Felt like they tried to cram a ton of segments in, took away from the matches. Agree, it felt like there was too many promos going on, and I've said that, and the matches that they did have were a little bit underwhelming, and that's not what makes a typical Dynamite show. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, I agree with you completely. Okay, only child because my parents got it spot on first time. Jack. It's Ginger, I'm back. Did you hear the news? I'm world heavyweight champion. Bye, Mini M. Roger Moore was too. An only child, was he? I didn't know that. There were some good things, as always, but that 6-man tag should have been longer. What was the 6-man tag? Yeah, it was way too quick. And I quite like the making it into a handicap to give them sort of a safer win. Yes, it should have gone a lot longer. I agree. Just want the mirror storyline to come to its climax already. Everyone in that story is better than that. I enjoyed the ending. I enjoyed the last match, actually. But I can talk about that more in the review, Matthew. But thank you for your opinions. That's awesome. We will raid later, Maven, says Jeremy. Bye, Maven. MJF work Cassidy's style. Yeah, he did. Yeah, and he did a bloody good job. And Cassidy kept the sort of over the topness and the silliness away from that match. And the one time that he did use it was perfect. It was perfect. Cassidy matches always have great false finishes. Matthew, I don't like that they had to give him them wins against Cody. Like, I don't mind the wins against Cody, but like protecting him, like against Cody, it's fine for him to lose against Cody. Dead leg. Sup, Ant? How was AEW? It was all right. It wasn't terrible. It wasn't. Jeremy says it's underwhelming. Was it underwhelming? If you'd got your hopes up for something, I think there were moments of it that were certainly underwhelming. Yeah. God, I'm such a political prick. I'm so good at like just darting around all of you sitting on the fence. Alex, really good. Not the best show, but not the worst. There we go. 10 segments in total advertised. 2-hour shows have 8 bits in between adverts. Felt so rushed. One positive is that it felt like TH2's star-making performance in AEW. Jeremy will disagree with that. But yeah, I thought it was great. I thought that first match was wonderful. I thought the first match and the last match were wonderful. That was sort of the highlights of the show. I saw that Shida hit Abadon with her kendo stick in the head. Bloody wicked. Absolutely. That was really cool. Just by having Sting on the show made it a great show, says Daily Man. Cool. I enjoyed the Sting segment. I'll ignore Jeremy, Alex. My wonderful ginger hair is probably underwhelming to him. He has high expectations. He does. My beard is ginger. My beard. The Battle of the Gingers. Rock and roll. Well, I mean, you know, it's awesome. Do you normally watch AEW, Jeremy? I do not bother. It's nice that you watch it with us, man. Didn't watch it, so from hearing about it, 7 out of 10. Cool. Should we do a review? Can I go for a piss first? If I put some nipples up, how about... Alright, there we go. There's the deal. I'll put some nipples up. Everyone has to guess whose nipples they are. Jack, can you write something in chat that lets people know that when they come in and just see a pair of nipples, they've got to guess the nipples or something like that. I'll make it quite a hard one, won't I? And then I don't need to worry about quickly peeing, because we haven't done a nipples game all night, so there we go. Browse, let me have a look. Who are we going to do? Let's do one of these. Cool, that's a good one. People coming onto the stream are going to be like, what the actual is going on? We need it about there. I'm just going to cover the entire screen with these nipples. Cool. So, guys, whose nips are these? Hello, he's back. Cool. Let's see what you dudes say in chat. Have you? Oh God, you've gone crazy. Let's see. Jeremy, good for you. You are parts crazy, soulless ginger a-hole like me. Hosts need to be political pricks. Prime ministers just need to be pricks. Those are ants' nipples. Whose are they? Well done, Jack. The thing I enjoyed with the Bucks match, the 7 reference, yes, absolutely. The Sting promo and the main event. The Omega promo was decent, but pretty much a repeat of the Impact segment. Exactly the same issue I had with it, Matthew. Inner Circle was decent. No, I don't normally watch AEW. I just started watching when I found you guys. I watched Raw, SmackDown, and NXT before. Cool. Well, look, there's stuff to enjoy in AEW, and carry on watching, and I think you'll sort of see the intricacies within storytelling that they're doing. Or don't, it's entirely up to you, Jeremy. Oh no, Dan's here. Have you ever seen Kenny Johnson's documentary on MJF? It's so good. I haven't, Alex. I need to watch it. By AEW standards, I'd give this a 5 at most. Matthew, you're very on it, mate, and I appreciate that. Thank you so much for all your feedback and stuff. It's great having that because I'll just copy it all for my review. Steve Austin, perfect. Edge. Someone's got it. You can all stop. You can all stop. Cool. So, who got it first? Brian Pillman, OMH. OMG, says Daily Dan Blog. Welcome to my nipples, Daily Dan Blog. Brian Pillman, test. Is that the baby ruin the future? Very good, futuristic. Christian, says Jake. Owen Hart, Chris Jericho, Lance Storm, John Moxley. Thank you all for writing full names. You rock. So the winner. In fact, let me just show you all, shall I? The winner of this week's the nipple champion for AEW. We'll do another one at the end of the review if you want, Goods. Was Jeremy. Congratulations, Jeremy. You win a love poem from me. It was Chris Jericho, a younger Chris Jericho. I thought I'd show it. What words fail me? How are the subscribers? How's like the video looking? 12 viewers looking at nipples. Nice. Welcome everyone to the chat. If you just clicked on, this is our channel. Let me see. So Jeremy, congratulations, my friend. You get a love poem from me, and I believe this is your second time winning tonight, which you won earlier on the Eve stream, didn't you? Which, I mean, is he the undisputed nipples champion right now? Chris Jericho was, so maybe Jeremy is. I'm not messaging Jeremy, by the way, and giving him like the answers. He's doing it himself. Let me think of a song for you, my dude. Okay. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Heroes in a half shell. Turtle power. They're the world's most fearsome fighting team. They're heroes in a half shell, and they're green. When the evil Shredder attacks, those turtle boys don't cut him no slack. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Heroes in a half shell. Everyone in chat. Heroes in a half shell. We got it from my first verse of my wonderful poem that I just wrote for you all. Not for you all. Screw you all. It was just for Jeremy. That was a moment between me and Jeremy. So enjoy that, Jeremy. Wow, incredible. Cool. Let's see if you're all laughing. I know my nipples. Pronounced more row, not rue. Rue, isn't it? I thought it was row. Row? Is it row? Okay, I don't know. No, Jesus damn it. Jeremy. The reigning defending undisputed nipple game champion. Jeremy. Wait for 1K to look at nips. Everyone will go crazy. I know, right? I know. Oh man, that was Jericho in his WWF debut versus The Rock. Thank you, Jack, for that knowledge. It's a shame that you didn't get the nips at that point. Jeremy says, Jeremy says, shut up, Jack. I know my nipples, man. I know my nipples. Jeremy is Nips champion now. You get the belt from me. Jake Holden has conceded the belt. I had to grab a towel halfway through that poem. Good. Kenny Johnson makes documentaries about indies. He made some about Johnny Gargano, Thatcher, Joey Janela, Eddie Kingston, etc. Kenny Johnson. Are you part of our Discord, Alex? You should be part of our Discord, man. You can post stuff like that on there. And Kenny Johnson. I'm just going to type it into my iPad and get it saved so I can watch them. Do I have to subscribe to a channel? I've done a Timothy Thatcher one as well. Yeah, so I'll just subscribe to a channel and then I'll check that out. Thank you, man. Thank you. Jeremy Stanley's got loads of love hearts. Turtle power, says Alex Smith. Fabulous. Not for all, just me. I hope everyone else is muted. Yeah, I hope you all do. Like, when I do a love poem to someone, it is a moment between me and them. I assume you all mute. And Alex Smith says turtle power. How did you know? That was the next line. Incredible. Thank you, man. You're welcome, dude. Copyright. Copyright. What was copyright? I didn't copy anything. But still very good. Thank you. Joking, congratulations. And you're better than Shakespeare, mate. Just pen to paper. Shakespeare wishes his poems were 1/3 as good as Ant's. Says, stop their mouths. Let them not speak to me, but let them hear what fearful words I utter, O villains, Chiron and Demetrius. Here stands the spring whom you have stained with mud. This goodly summer with your winter mixed. Bit Shakespeare for you there, beautifuls. Shout out to anyone that can get that play. You won't get that play. You won't get that play, but it is Shakespeare's best play, by the way. I want to ruin our friendship. We should be lovers instead. Oh, dude. We can ruin our friendship anytime you want. So, no one's ever said that to me before. Beautiful. What am I doing? Let's do a review, shall we? We do a review. Alex just comes here for the review, and here we are just talking shit. Is Jeff still here? Hi, Jeff, if you're still here. Alex says, hey. Look at me. What are we doing? Let's do... Oh, yeah, you'll send me a messenger, won't you? Thank you, Jack. Big heads up to Jack, who sends me like notes of these reviews instead of me trying to figure out what I've just watched, and I always forget, especially when doing WWE. Now is the summer of our sweet discontent. No, it's not that play. Good one, though. That's what you're all coming here for, freaking culture. Look at this, man. Look at this. The winter of our discontent. Winter is coming, Jack. Winter is coming. What am I doing on here? Let's do that. There we go. Jack sent a photo. Thank you, Jack. Cool. Going to the first match, shall we? The Young Bucks versus Hybrid 2. Look, I thought this was a really good, high-energy match. Lots of moves going on. It was Dynamite's way of opening the show with that solid tag match. But this was slightly even better than that. They had so many fast moments in it. I really believed it with the people that was in the ring, and they did some wonderful, unique stuff. The coup de grace on top of someone was really nice. The Topo Suicida that they did when the Young Bucks caught them, and then went straight into like a Meltzer driver was mental. I mean, Jeremy argues that they should have ended the match on that. Maybe they should have. Maybe it is too big a move. I don't know. But I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the double kicks to the head of Angelico when his head looked like they were squashed together. It was a really fun opening match, and probably one of the best sort of wrestling matches of the night, actually, in terms of action. Really exciting, a really good way to open the show. So I enjoyed that. Then after that, we get the Cody comes out with his sort of half full entrance. Now he's wearing a coat. It's apparently cold there, and Sting comes out. We get the snow again, which is really nice. I hope to remain with that, man, because it's a beautiful visual and sort of really unique. Whoever's done that in production should claps for them, man. Champa claps. I don't do that. Yeah, man. So Sting comes out, and Cody's out there basically saying, you know, I've got a lot to say to you. I've respected you for a lot of years and all this sort of stuff, and we're finally in the ring together and all this sort of stuff. And Sting takes the mic, and he just has this beautiful moment with Tony Schiavone it felt like completely off the cuff. I mean, if it wasn't, he did a great job. And it was just like, Tony, look, let's not mess about here. We've been away for a while. We're back together. We haven't worked together for a long time. Lovely to see you. And it was just really fresh and friendly. I really enjoyed it. Sting basically said that he's here. He's here to... What did he say he was here for? He didn't really say that he was here for anything, but he said that there was some similarities between himself and points towards Darby Allin, who's in the rafters. One of the interesting things about this is we all sort of say Darby Allin is the future Sting and all this sort of stuff, and we see Sting taking Darby under his wing, and Sting's very similar to Darby. Here's the point: he's not similar to Darby at all. The two have very different wrestling styles. The only thing that's similar is that Darby Allin wears face paint. Anyone else notice that? Or is that just me? They're actually not similar at all. Sting was like a ring technician. Darby Allin throws his body around at people with thumbtacks. Darby Allin was more like Mick Foley, the underdog. Sting wasn't that person. I was fighting, I suppose in terms of character, he was fighting for what he believed. And we all make this sort of connection between Darby and Sting. But actually, in terms of ringing, in terms of characters, two completely different things. One thing that I noticed tonight, and I was like, that's interesting. The Arn stuff was nice, man. Arn coming in basically as one of the members of the Four Horsemen when Sting was feuding with him, and said, I'm gonna walk away from this and leave you to all deal with it. It was nice. Cody and Sting, I've got some things to say to you, but not yet, or something like that. It was the implication was that a match is coming down the road. Personally, I hope at this point, if Sting's got a lot of years in it, I don't know. If he's going to do matches, you want him to sort of get him out of the way, because he can't wait 5 years and then start having matches. So maybe you do need to do that sooner rather than later. I don't know, man. They had Sting back in the rafters again. Is this a Dagger Steve before me? Yeah. Cool. I'm going to go to your comments if you don't mind. We're going to do a chilled out review tonight. Aren't you better than Shakespeare? Shakespeare wishes with poems. Now is the summer of our sweet discontent. Winter, the Starks are coming. Do you give us the Kiss Demon? Maybe AEW was give us Game of Thrones character. Oh, I hope not, Jeremy. I hope not. I don't think they will. To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether it's nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of adventurous misfortune. There's fires and lots of waves, or is that claps? Maybe it's two double-handed waves? I tickle myself sometimes. Is this a dagger idea for me? What are you all clapping at? Is that about Shakespeare? Well, Darby and Sting both paint their face. What could be different? Well, it is, isn't it? It's the same bloody thing. But they're not similar. They're not similar at all. And you're a hardcore wrestling fan. You're right. Sting wasn't always the Crow Sting. He used to be the blonde, happy wrestling technician. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's surface Sting. Of course he was. I mean, in theory, Alex, if you was going to move into a Cody feud, you probably would have been better bringing out Surface Sting, because they're a lot more similar. They're a lot more similar because they've got blonde hair, which is exactly what I just said about Darby. They're not actually similar at all. But no, Cody and Sting, actually, in terms of ring work and sort of the technician, is very similar. I got a big up. I don't know what that means. Got hard on. I prefer Surface Sting actually over Crow Sting. Cool, man. And that's fair enough. Jake. They both sit back in the bleachers. Yeah, they do. Yeah, okay. That's the other one comparison. But that's only because Sting's there. Do you know what I mean? And he's only started sitting in the bleachers because they knew that Sting was coming. Sting uses his belly and Darby uses his back. That's why Sting's like him. Really? I mean, he did the Singer Splash, but the coffin drop. Singer Splash, coffin drop. I mean, can't we say that anyone uses the belly that does like a swanton? No, sorry, well, swanton would be back, wouldn't it? I don't know what Sting I prefer. I've only heard about Sting about WCW. I'm going to have to see some WCW. A good place to start, Alex, let me get this out there now, because it's one of my favourite strap matches of all time, is a White Castle of Fear, I think it's called, between Sting and Vader. A really good strap match. Darby might be building it. The Stinger Splash. Yeah, okay, Enrique. Yeah, cool, man. Crow Sting is so nostalgic. It's hard to like a different version more. For me, I'm 34, so it's at the right era where that was really cool, the Crow thing. So maybe if I was a little bit older and I was watching wrestling back then, I would get Surf Sting more. But we didn't really have WCW back in the UK as readily available back then. I'm rearranging my pants straw. Fabulous, Jack. Darby is just so small that doesn't bother you. No, because Mick Foley was really fat and unathletic. So what's the difference? I mean, Darby uses things to his advantage. That's why he uses weapons. So in arguments, his character makes more sense than Cactus Jack. There you go. Sting and Vader, yes please. It's a cracking match, mate. Vader put on some wonderful matches. Oh god, he was a heavy hitter. Jeremy Surfer Sting is the Sting I watched more as a kid, so I prefer Surfer Sting. Cool, Jake. Alex, because you haven't been with us all night, and Enrique, we are doing a watch along on Sunday with a Wrestle Story. Come and hang out with us, man. We're going to be watching In Your House. The vote is on Twitter for which In Your House we're watching. But who knows, man? Vader might be in one of them matches, so come and hang out with us, man. Cool. I'm going to carry on with the review because I've got well sidetracked. Team Taz promo. Yeah, Team Taz cut some really mean promo afterwards as well, actually, saying, look, Sting come to save you. Why Sting come to save you? It was really cool. All of them got into it and all of them were firing. Maybe we, to keep things safe, we have the Cody, Darby and Sting all tag up in a match against the Taz family. Maybe you add Dustin in there as well to get Dustin and Sting in the ring together. Sort of makes sense as a way of keeping him safe. Oh, mate, you're making me look up stuff. That's great. I mean, thank you. But also, F you for making me pause to take that match because I trust Daily Dan's judgment absolutely. Daily Dan has just suggested a match in chat. So I just want to... I should have a notes folder or something. Let me put it in that, shall we? There we go. Paste. Done. McDaniel versus Ric Flair in the 70s. I've never seen it. I've never heard of it. I look forward to watching it. Thank you, my dude. Let me carry on a little bit and then I'll read all of your stuff. The Varsity Blondes versus FTR. Sometimes, because I watch this on Fight, it's a bit difficult to get a full judgment on the match because they do certain things during ad breaks So the match that I saw, and I can only sort of review that, FTR looked a bit weak. Griff Garrison was on top of him a long time. I don't know. It just didn't really work. How did that work for breaks for you guys? Like I know they were doing picture in picture at one point because the action got really slow in ring. And again, that's one of the weird things about watching it on Fight because you get to see it all. You don't know when the breaks are. But actually, I don't think the match worked. I thought it was it was not a powerful, dominant way to bring FTR back after sort of losing the champions. And there were champions not long ago, and now they're having this weird sort of jobber match, if you like. I respect Brian Pillman a lot, and Griff Garrison's done some cool work. But I mean, they got a lot of offense in here, did they not? I thought so. Let's go into, and I think this is why people are a bit divisive on the show because I actually don't think there was much good wrestling apart from the first and last match. I'll rearrange my pants short. Darby is too small. Doesn't that bother you? Jeremy Surfer Sting, blah, blah, blah. Crow Sting was a Scott Hall invention. I didn't know that, Jack, or I didn't remember that. Daily Dan, you want to see a real strap match? Look at Wahoo McDonald and Ric Flair in the 70s. Daily Dan, thank you so much, my dude. You want to see a real strap match? Join Dom's OnlyFans. Scott Hall was a great wrestler back in the day. Yeah, he's good. Who's good? WCW Booker T, five-time world champion, said Enrique Mills. How many titles did Sting win in WCW, if anyone remembers? If I remember correctly, it was 7. 7 rings a bell, Enrique. These are claps. That's cool. They just look like double hand waves. I'm just making myself laugh. Anyone seen Abdullah the Butcher versus Woohoo McDaniel? No, I haven't. Copy that, put it into a folder, and got some material for later on. There we go. That sounds like a fun match as well. 1992 draft. Yeah. Abdullah the Butcher versus Woohoo McDaniel. Who is this Woohoo McDaniel? And why does he sound like he's had these amazing matches? Enrique Mead, maybe 3 world titles? I thought it was 7. Oh, we've all got different answers. Shall I check it up? I'll check it up. Wikipedia. I'll have the final say on this. Oh, why am I typing in Wikipedia? Bing. I hate Bing. Screw you, Bing. I'm off to Google. Fucking Bing. Sting. WCW. Let's see. Sting wrestler. I mean, title reigns is difficult, isn't it? Because so he had the. Oh God. Can't you just tell me how many title reigns he had? Is it in like his introduction or something, please? And we all trust that Wikipedia is the correct place to go for this official and accurate information. Correct. Cultivated. He has held the WCW heavyweight title 6 times. One off. Mother. WWCW International Heavyweight Championship twice, NWA Heavyweight Championship twice, and the TNA World Heavyweight Championship 4 times. There we go. Hope that helps you all. Jeremy Stanley, facts, lol. Jesus and WTF, 12 times I believe. No, wrong. Yeah, I remember they said 12 in 2014. Wrong. Well, actually, right. If you want to combine them all together, probably. But wow, I don't know how we do we count NWA? Do we not? I don't know. Best TLC matches is the Hardy Boys. Agreed, Enrique. Woohoo McDaniels is a legend. Woohoo McDaniels. I think he was an Indian. He was an Indian person gimmick, but he wasn't even Native American. A bit like Tanker then. Cool, Jeremy. Right, I need to get back on chat. What have I said, Alex? What have I said? You said Jesus. You're just calling me Jesus. It's fine. Pin. What was next? EO versus Dustin. Oh, 10 versus Dustin. A page promo. No, so the page promo, he had a really nice shirt on. This was quite funny, actually, with Silver and Reynolds. But this whole Dynamite had too many segments in it, in terms of too many promos and stuff happening backstage. It lacked the wrestling acumen that Dynamite has, and he has to accept that the only people that are wanting to help him is John Silver and Thingy. Big Shaq, is that what was next? Thank you. No, it wasn't. It was 10 versus Dustin. It was crap. It was a waste of time. Didn't do out. What happened in this match? Nothing. I didn't get it. Waste of time, in my opinion. Evil Uno come out at the end, said, Dustin, you should join the Dark Order B7, which is a really nice WCW reference, and don't get me wrong. But was it really worth the time to tell that story? This could have been done on Dark, for God's sake. Just didn't enjoy it. Didn't rate it at all. It was over in a flash. The match was nothing special. The 7 stuff is a fun reference, but they could have done that at any time. Him and Evil Uno having a feud, I'd be alright with. I think Evil Uno has been quite good when he's been in tag team matches, so it'd be cool. But even the promo from Evil Uno felt a little bit dorky. Just a little bit dorky. Dark Order have turned into this sort of comedy faction. Probably partly because of the sort of being the elite stuff, which I think is great. I think is a wonderful concept. But they're no longer to be taken seriously, are they? I think that's a bit of a problem. Maybe when Brody Lee comes back, they can sort of jump back into that, and he can be the one that sort of says, "You idiots, that you've had no success because you've all been dicking around." Maybe that's what it is. And we sort of get Adam Page being kicked out, and Brody Lee and Adam Page, and they can turn him into a serious thing, or not. Maybe they keep him as a comedy thing. But I feel like it's losing steam as a comedy thing a lot quicker than if it was a serious thing. How does everyone else feel about that? I'd really love to know your opinions on I know he was never champion for a long time, but was anyone besides Hogan? Yeah, well, you said, and I quote, "If you want to see a strap match, go to Dom's OnlyFans." Yeah, it was Jeremy, man. It was bloody Jeremy. In look, Jeremy's you. This is why. Right. This is really easy. Right. All I do is read your comments in my whole accent, and it's entertaining because you all think I say it. What? Next up, we had Jericho, the ultimation. Fine. I mean, it carries on with the story, but they've done so many more interesting things than this. And actually, they had eyes on the program this week. And I suppose maybe the excuse from it, from AEW's perspective, is we've got a lot of new eyes on the program this week. So we're going to give them the story. We're going to tell them the story so that they can jump back in and carry on and get engaged in it and watch us next week. You notice how I look cross-eyed when I look at because I'm actually looking at myself on the screen, not at the camera, which is there. I'm not cross-eyed in person, by the way. Oh. I'm just going to sit back a bit. Yeah, so it was fine. Just from someone that's watched it every week, it was nothing new. It was nothing. It wasn't as entertaining as the however you feel about the dinner Deb and White. It was more entertaining than this, really, wasn't it? Sammy said he's got his final chance. You got your final chance. I didn't hang in the towel. Fine, but again, another big segment that could have actually done something interesting with it. They've done interesting stuff in the stuff. They could have had Hangover Part 3, as Enrique I think said earlier on in chat. Would have been funnier. Eddie Kingston, Butcher and Blade, Lucha Bros, Lance Archer. Man, I mean, it just flew by, didn't it? I like the idea of taking out Pentagon early on to give them the 2-on-3 handicap. I like that. But it was all a bit chaotic, and not in like a chaotic good way. I think that's my issue with it. It didn't serve any of these wrestlers, and some of these are really, really competent wrestlers. Lance Archer's great. Butcher and Blade are really great. Phoenix is great. Phoenix botched a couple of times, man. I mean, he did this sort of jump onto Eddie Kingston, proper hit his head on the back, and you could tell that Eddie Kingston was checking he was all right at the end of the match. You've got to be careful of that Phoenix, man, because he's going to really cut his career short. He's had a lot of botches this year in AEW, just on Dynamite alone. So, yeah, no. Not good, man. Not good. But in terms of the match, it was fine. It was just a bit messy, a bit chaotic. There's sort of fast wrestling like the Young Bucks and Hybrid 2 had at the start, and then there's just this that just sort of fell apart for me, personally. Didn't really rate it, dude. Sorry. Even though I liked all the people involved. Apart from, well, I like Kingston. It's just in ring. Yeah. And next up, we get Abadon versus Tessa Price. I went for a piss, so I missed this match. But it was a squash match. It was exactly what I thought it was going to be, which is fine. Getting Abadon in the ring. People in the chat were talking about how much they like Abadon's offense, which is rock and roll. But Akira Shida comes out because Abadon keeps biting the lady. At the end of the match, Akira Shida comes out and whacks her in the face with a kendo stick. Kapow! Kapow! That's how you do it. Yeah, really enjoyed that. It's carried on the story without. I like Akira Shida's fear of Abadon. I think that story is playing out really well. I think that's exactly what we can't complain about the women's division, and then when they're actually telling a story, when this is a decent story. So let's let it play out. Problem is, there was no women's wrestling on the show. There was a couple of weird segments. Did someone get attacked backstage from Jada? A lot of women come in, had a big thing, set up a match next week. That's not how you do it. That's not how you do it. It should be Jada and Brandy should be the thing. Or Brandy putting someone in, maybe putting red velvet? Is it red velvet? Putting her in a fight and being at ringside for her. Instead, what they've done is said, get Evilise in here, get her in here, get these in here, we'll all have a big brawl and everything. It's confusing to the story, and the story is actually Jada and Brandy right now. So So focus on that. You know what I mean? Yeah. I think we can get through this, can't we? Let's go to the end. Oh no, let's have a break. Let's do comments and then I'll get into the Omega bit because that's going to take some talking. Well, it's not. I want a lot said. Big Shaq. Yeah, there was that segment. What can I say about that? I mean, it's crap. It's crap. And as a wrestling fan, like, I'm not interested in that. I get that it gets eyes on the product, though. Shaquille O'Neal, I believe, is a big deal, but not to me. I mean, it's as bad as sort of Tyson Fury being in. Well, it's not because Tyson Fury is a legit fighter, so it's even worse than that. Really, it's a bit, it just doesn't do it for me. But I get it. You said, it should be my comment. The Rock and Stone Cold take WWE to the next level. What do you think? Yes, they did. They certainly did, especially their feud. Stone Cold was outstanding as well before The Rock, and was sort of really building that up with Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart just a couple of years before that. Enrique, we did a load of on our channel. We've got a playlist called Wrestling Rewind. We review every pay-per-view from WrestleMania 1. We're currently at about 98. It will be starting up again after Christmas, but go check some of them and enjoy. I've got 28 pants. How? Jeremy, you're a naughty person. You're a naughty person. It's not like I subscribed to his OnlyFans and requested him to use his straps. LMFAO. He is cross-eyed. Shut up, Jack. But a great strap match, in all seriousness, is Austin versus Vega. Yes, it is. The first one's good. The second one's not, is it? Because is that the one they did again, but they had the power cut during one of the In Your Houses, so they had to film it on 2 separate nights? I think that is. Or the Eddie versus JBL. Yeah, that is a good one. Ray Botch sounds like a normal match. Yes. Abadon scares me. Good, Alex. Cool. To be honest, I'm kind of a simp for Abadon, says Futuristic Gamer. Rock and roll, dude. Yeah, I mean, she's got no eyebrows. Abadon's kind of pretty, not gonna lie. Yeah, she's beautiful. Yeah, I'm an old goth, so I love a zombie. She doesn't have eyebrows, my boy. You no simping gamer. At Futuristic Gamer, Alex says, I would for a $5 if I needed the money. You can do better, gamer. She's pretty without them. Oh, that's so romantic, man. Go tell the zombie lady. Oh, you look pretty without eyebrows. Where is Tessa? Still in Impact Wrestling? No, she's not. She lost her contract to Impact. I think she's going to go to WWE. I don't think AEW want out to do with her, to be honest. Then her dad's in AEW. So maybe she won't be, because she's been difficult to work with for Impact. So yeah, I'm sorry. I'm being honest. You don't have to apologize for being honest. If you want to make sweet love to Abadon, you do it. You have my permission. As long as she's okay with it, of course. Also, Austin had a crazy feud with Pillman. Yes, he did. Is that on one of the In Your Houses we're watching on Sunday? You got the network, Alex? Best believe I bought Dom's OnlyFans page and screenshotted everything. Hakeem, you filth. You filth. He agrees. I enjoyed Austin and Pillman's feud. Yeah, I'd get with Abadon for a $5 if I needed the money. I enjoyed Austin and Pillman's feud. What were you talking about, WCW? Because in WWE, it was sort of over way too quick because of the injuries. Tessa is in Mexico with a new husband. Yeah, and with COVID being a thing, she does the right thing and just waiting for all that to pass. Pillman is one of my favourite fighters ever. Rock and Roll Jake, he was great. She isn't wrestling though. Yeah, no, she's just waiting. COVID. She's in Mexico, so she's kind of stuck there, but I think WWE and some other people too. She'll be in WWE. They'll offer her the right amount of money. She will be soon, Jeremy. God, hope Tessa does not join AEW. Keep her far, far away from them. Yeah, but then maybe she'd behave differently if she was with her dad in the company. I don't know, man. Tessa has one of the best bottoms in wrestling, but that jaw, though. That jaw. Yeah, but maybe it's the jaw that the reason the bum's so good. I don't know. Talking crap. Just like you guys in chat. Next up, we have a mega promo. Look. Helicopter entrance, man. Big, grand. I like everything about Kenny. I like the style. I like the way that he's becoming this ultimate heel. What I don't like is when you don't say anything new than you said last night on Impact. And I didn't need a lot. I didn't need a lot at all. You know, when Maven watched Impact and she was like, "Oh, it didn't give us enough," and I was like, "It give us loads, man. The Collector and all this sort of stuff. I bid you adieu. We did that on Impact. Perhaps if he didn't do that on Impact last night and he did it for the first time on AEW, there'd be something there. But instead, it was Don Callis repeating exactly the same as he said last night on Impact, and Kenny Omega saying exactly the same as he said last night on Impact, without the sort of Collector part of it." Which I think was the part that I've seen several. I've seen the full interview, but I've also seen clips of it as well. And it was that Collector part of the clip because it was really cool. Missed the boat a little bit here, especially spending money on a bloody helicopter. Mind you, I suppose a helicopter's not going to cost much, is it? What? I mean, you can get tours of it for £100. It's not. It's not going to cost AEW that much. But you know what I mean. It just needed to be more, man. Just needed something more. Also, the Sheik fact was actually pretty dope. Yeah, the Golden Sheik thing is cool. It's great. It's great. But it was all told last night. Let's see your comments. Tessa has... Did you see the clip of Pillman fighting a pencil? Pretty good little symbolism. I'm guessing it was about writers. No, I didn't, man. I didn't. That's clever. Her dad is in AEW managing the Monta. He's managing FTR at the minute, mate. Jeremy, not as good as Bailey and Tony Storm's bottoms, says Jake. Well, welcome to the bottom pits of the internet YouTube community that we have here on the Gimme Hull Yeah podcast at 3:45 in the morning. Pits. Dare we say Omega was the worst promo of the show? Worst promo of the show. I like his character stuff. I'm trying to think. Okay, let's go through it. Sting, no, I preferred the Sting one. Team Taz, no, I thought the Team Taz one was better to the point, and they all got the character stuff in, especially Ricky Starks. It was amazing. What else did we have? No, the Shaq one was worse. That was crap. That was just garbage, wasn't it? No, crap. No, it wasn't the worst of the show. There we go. But it was near the bottom. I agree. It was crap. Helicopter entrance is the old Ric Flair Starcade '83 entrance. There we go, Jack. Yeah, and it makes complete sense. And it's over the top, but tell us something new. Also, the Sheik fact was pretty dope. Yeah, but they told us it last night. Nothing new there. That's a problem. Jeremy, no. Which is fine if you don't watch Impact, but then you are making me want to watch Impact if they're just going to say the same thing on Dynamite every week. And actually, that'd put me off Dynamite if I could watch it on Impact the night before. Yeah, Ginger Bailey has... Well, it's not... Do you know what I mean? But in terms of a wrestling sort of casual fan, that'd be the case, wouldn't it? Yeah, Ginger Bailey has 2-3... She has 2-3 bottom in wrestling. I assume that means top 3 bottom. She doesn't actually have 3 bottoms. But who's keeping track of that? We want their wrestling skills, says Jeremy. Well, thank you for joining us on our Eve watch along earlier, Jeremy. Wes and Shaq, just how... Well, yeah, exactly, yeah. The Shaq thing was crap. Dope, it was weed, Alex. The green, absolutely, man. Crazy Ginger, Jake Holden, lol, no. Jeremy, yeah, I hate Tessa, and I never really cared for her in ring or character. And it would certainly be just because of Tully if she joined. Well, she's had a lot of problems in companies, and maybe Tully would be the one to sort of say, hey, no, hey, back it off, lass. Kenny shouldn't copy Ric Flair. Why? I believe Ric Flair was pretty did pretty well for himself. And everyone's a copy of everyone anyway. But I think he's adding to the Ric Flair. He's going to be the territory champion. He's going to own every bloody belt. And it's going to be great. And the match of the year this year will be Kota Ibushi versus Kenny Omega for the IWGP Championship sometime 6 months, 7 months from now. It'll be amazing. And the first person to beat him will be Adam Page. And it all makes sense. I think the North are splitting up. I've heard about them and hear they're bloody brilliant. Also, that Ethan Page is really good. I don't know, man. I don't know. Dom's the best person to ask on that. Ask Dom on Monday. Tessa kind of reminds me of Vintage Bliss, but a bit better in the ring. Probably more believable, but Bliss is just a little bit small, isn't she? Not that she's not great. Is he going to win the WWE title? Oh, who? Oh, he's an ex-Batista. Is he? Oh, is Kenny? No, he's not. He's going to win every other one. Yeah, I don't know about that. Kenny is nothing like Flair or Batista. He is so much he is much closer to just him. Yeah. Yeah. No, it's perfect. But it's exciting. It's really exciting. The idea of Kenny winning belts in every company, taking all the gold. The biggest concern I have for AEW is it's so clever on multiple levels because it works for the companies. It works for every company they're working with. Impact got 10 times the amount of people watching. Makes sense, right? If I had 10 times the amount of people watching, that'd be 100 people in chat right now. That's a big deal. You know what I mean? And a big change. If we had 10 times more subscribers, that'd be 5,000. Math, see? Steiner math right there for you. Big deal. So it is a massive deal and that's not including the YouTube show and all that has 200,000 views at the minute. Massive deal for Impact. And actually, I think that they should have had a pay-per-view level quality match card on last night. But I didn't see it, but I just got opinions from you guys on Wrestle Story Chat. Anyway, AEW, the problem for them is spreading themselves too thin, making you have to watch Impact, making you have to watch Ring of Honor, making you have to watch NWA. If the story's good enough, that's great. And there is a chance, because people only have so much time for wrestling. As a podcaster, right, I look at it and I go, okay, if we as a wrestling community got really invested in this Kenny taking over the titles, right, and Ring of Honor is something that people want me to watch instead of Raw. If Kenny Omega was showing up on Ring of Honor on Monday instead of Raw, yeah, I'd do a live stream of Ring of Honor because that's more exciting to me. And as wrestling fans, we only have so much time in the week. Could this be AEW's way of getting people away from... It's really interesting, isn't it? What do you guys think? What would you rather watch, Raw or Ring of Honor if Kenny Omega was showing up to face Mighty Squirrel for the title? Because I'm guessing most of you don't watch Ring of Honor on a regular occasion. Interesting, innit? Cool. Yeah, I don't know about that. Kenny is nothing like Flair Batista. Vince won't prove no, he won't. And it will get 32 stars from Dave Meltzer and Jeremy. It will be deserving of every single one of them. The Kota Ibushi match will be amazing, honestly. Jeremy, Uncle Dave gave Shawn vs. Taker 4.5 saves, LMAO, and that deserves 5 stars. Yes, it does deserve 5 stars, absolutely. Absolutely. Tessa's dad is in AEW managing the Monitor. I've already read all this. Tessa's Omega is milking the Flair swag right now, but nothing wrong with that. Absolutely, because Flair's a legend, and we've all heard of him. That's Austin Aries' gimmick, lol. Yes, you're right. They did try it with Austin Aries recently, but it failed. And from what I understand, Austin Aries was quite difficult to work with as well. So probably part of the reason for that. And that, look, I've seen Austin Aries was one of the best live matches I've ever seen. It was him, Samoa Joe versus Finn Balor and Shinsuke Nakamura. There's a match. So Austin Aries is great, but there is an arrogance that I believe bleeds from himself into his character, is partly what makes him great. Whereas I think Omega's more likely to work with all of the people. You know, look at his relationship with Japan already. You know, they'd love to have him back there. I have no doubt. Morrison I don't really like Austin Aries. Mostly what he did to Morrison. Morrison won the Impact World belt, and right after the belt, Aries got right up and went back to the back. Yes, he did. He undersold the ending, and just to be a prick. Yeah, and this is what I'm sort of talking about. Will Kenny be HOH or CZW champion? He should be. If I was in a wrestling company, I was thinking about this earlier. If I was in a wrestling company right now, I'd be writing to Tony Khan, or writing to his media team, and I would be saying, "Hey, I'm from Gimme a Hull Yeah wrestling promotion over in Hull. If you'd like Kenny to be our world champion, he can." Absolutely, because it's massive, and it gets eyes on your product. It gets eyes on, and whether I have to ship our champion out to go fight him on Dark, fine. It gets eyes on your product. It gets 10 times more eyes on your product, which is massive, and that's impact. That's someone who's got a fan base already. Can you imagine what this is going to do for NWA, who have a lesser fan base than Impact? Can you imagine what that would do for Ring of Honor? Massive. Can you imagine what it'd do for Progress or what have you? Do you know what I mean? Massive. Give him all the titles, because you're going to get the title back at one point, and what that gives you as a company to do, I say, right, Joe, come here, Joe Blogs, come here. You're eventually beating Kenny in a year and a half's time, but we need to build you up to that. That's how you make stars. That's how it makes sense for Impact. They've got Moose right now, who doesn't feel like a world champion yet, but he could be in a matter of time, and it's just about. I'm ranting, aren't I? Sorry. I hope it's all right. I hope I'm sort of making sense. The only company it doesn't really work for is New Japan, but maybe that's the match that Kenny can't win the title for. You know, with this sort of Golden Lover storyline all tied into it and intertwined. That's what I'd do. Austin Aries has a big ego, man. Jack, CCW is great, so hopefully that... Yeah, how many eyes is that going to get on CCW? He didn't challenge Nick Aldis. I know, man, he should have done. And I didn't... Even if he challenged Rich Swann, it would have been fine. I don't think Rich Swann is a Dynamite match, if I'm being perfectly honest. I think that's a Impact's main event at their show, whatever. Have him do that. It'll get more eyes on It'll get more buys for their pay-per-view. Good for them, you know? I've lost my space again. Ring of Honor. Gimme EC3 versus MJF. Yes, please. Yeah, but it's not really an invasion, Alex. I don't think it's an invasion. And I think that's what people might have got from this. It's not an invasion. It's Kenny Omega being that Ultimate Champion at the moment. So try not to get your hopes up for dream matches, because I don't know if we're going to get it yet. I don't know if it'll build up to that. I don't know if that'll muddy up the story too much. And when Omega does it, let's say Kurt Angle did it first, and then let's say Lance Storm did it before him. What do you mean, Jeremy? Sorry, mate. Austin Aries is great in ring, though. Yes, he is. He is. But where's EC2 and 1 now? Very good. Raw 1,000 times over than Omega on Ring of Age. Okay, a vote in chat. On Monday, Kenny Omega is turning up on Ring of Honor, or we do a live stream of Raw. Which would you guys rather see? We've heard Jeremy's opinion. I want to hear everyone's opinion. I don't care for EC3 or versus MJF. They're both great heels, and one would have to play good guy, and heel versus heel normally does not work. Yes, no, it doesn't. It doesn't. Although EC3 can play face, I think. Also, here the Briscoes are a good team in Ring of Honor. Oh, I totally forgot Marty Scurll. Exactly. Marty Scurll is the person that you could build. I mean, I don't know if he's got the title at the minute, but that's the person you could build to take it off Omega. And that's an exciting match that we'd love to see, Marty Scurll versus Omega again. Heard that he got a huge contract. Is he like a booker backstage person for Ring of Honor? Yes, he is. Haven't heard about him wrestling. I believe he does wrestle, but he is a booker. He's got a lot. They did a lot of deals for him to get him in the company. The Briscoes are good. I don't know how they went to WWE. Omega is great, man. Much better than I expected. I like his V-triggers. They look so realistic. His Snapdragon's one of the best in the game. Ring of Honor was incredible when Cornette was booking it. Cornette knows his stuff. Yes, some of his stuff is great. I don't know. I didn't watch Ring of Honor then, so I can't really say yeah. Enrique says, oh yeah, brother. Oh yeah. And Omega will never get my Nipple Game Championship, even if you sell out and I try to give it to him. Jeremy, hey, listen, right? Enough of your shit. If I tell you to do the job, you're doing the freaking job. Do you understand? Here, Nick Aldis is fighting Brian Pillman Jr. for the NWA belt. Eventually, super match between Aldis and Omega. Aldis and Omega, I think, is a big AEW match. I'd have that on there as opposed to on their show. Whereas Rich Swann, I do on Impact. Nick Aldis is an Omega is a big money match. Yeah, so about joining AEW, they'll have to give me a good money deal, and yes, they kind of have to buy me in, but they can't buy me forever. Cool, man. Jeremy, Lance had every belt in WCW but the world title. Did he? Lance Storm. Yeah, but it won outside of WCW, and that's the interesting thing about this. I'm not suggesting Kenny's going to be TNT champion because I think he'll think it's below him, but he's interested in collecting all the other top championships. Yes, and renamed them all Canadian names. Excellent booking. Don't know what that means. I'm all in with WWE and Impact. Not gonna lie. WWE and Impact. I assume you mean AEW and Impact. Moose is TNA champ, I think. Rich Swann is the real champ. Yeah, he's the Impact champ. I think it's Moose's gimmick where he's the real or an official champ. Okay, cool. So, but you can build Moose up to be that. New WCPW champ. Nice. AEW. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, whatever. Have him come to Dragon Gate in the UK. Take the belt there. Done. Because at some point he's going to lose it, and at some point, whoever you put over from your company that you want to put over is a star. Next couple of days are great for Bellator, MMA, and NXT UK tomorrow. Yeah, man, and we've got a Swerve show on NXT UK, so come and join us. SmackDown and bare knuckle boxing tomorrow, and a stacked UFC card on Saturday. Nice, man. True that Austin is good in the ring. Yeah, Austin Aries is very good in the ring, man. Ring of Honor, but whatever. Yeah, so Jack says Ring of Honor. It'd be more interesting. Who I really want to face in Impact is Eric Young and former Impact wrestler AJ Styles. But I mean, AJ Styles is an incredible talent. Spoiler alert, spoiler alert. Vince punches Keith Lee in the face. I don't know what's going on. Do you have any details about it? What? No, I haven't heard this. Is this an actual story? Yeah, but hopefully we get a tiny invasion where Omega tries to dodge Mox and is like, I'm going to be on Impact. Then Mox comes out and attacks Omega. That'd be cool. And if Omega is Impact champ, maybe some Impact people. Look at last night's show, how they the security stopped Rich Swann from going into the back because the real champ was in the back. In that saying to you already what they're doing here. You know what I mean? Try and defend Omega and get some stare downs. Try and defend Omega and get some stare downs. Roman got called out by Goldberg. Goldberg might return. I know. Oh God. Goldberg return. Right. I definitely want to watch Ring of Honor then. Yeah. Did you see my other comment before? They better give me a good money deal. Sorry, mate. Let me have a look. No, it didn't come through, mate. Sorry. Just YouTube. Lol Jack. Jack, yeah, Ring of Honor forever if Goldberg returns. Yo, I'm a debut on WWE and win every match, every title. Yeah, man. Well, that's Kenny. Can you imagine if he does the ultimate screw job as well and then signs to WWE with all these titles? And it's rumoured that James Ellsworth is saying, oh, freaking wonderful. And Lance saying, this is why I would watch Ring of Honor, Jeremy. And Lance Storm won all the minor belts in WCW at one point and put Canadian stickers all over them and renamed them names like the Sasquatchian title and other Canadian names. Oh, I didn't know, man. Thanks for sharing that, man. Yeah, cool. So yeah, similar to that, but on a global scale and not just within one company, you know. And obviously that's a story that sticks with you, you know. Matt Tavern is great. Goldberg I know, man. He was putting on excellent matches as well. Who was Goldberg? Are you freaking kidding? Boldberg or James Ellsworth? Oldberg. What are you all on about? Right, let me finish the review off. Last match was really good. Really good. I got well distracted there, didn't I? 4 o'clock, man. Stretch and go. Last match was the Orange Cassidy and MJF match. This was really solid. Orange Cassidy didn't do any of the goofiness until the point exactly when it needed to, where MJF won Chris Jericho at Full Gear using the old hit the bat on the floor, throw the bat on the floor, and let Jericho take the DQ loss. Did exactly the same here, but Orange Cassidy turned it around, put his hands in his pockets, and laid down. So it was great. And actually, Cassidy Cassidy looked really good in the ring. There was a real nice DDT off the top rope that happened with the sort of swinging DDT. MJF, brilliant. The Inner Circle and Best Friends all sort of the Inner Circle coming together to fight Best Friends. Maybe we didn't. Right, here's the thing: do we need that Ultimatum promo thing that was just a bit bullshit, really, wasn't it? Do we need to have that? Or should we just have had more of something in this match between Inner Circle coming together and realising that they can all come together to support MJF? Because that's what they sort of did. Yeah, so MJF gets the win. Perfect. Thank you. God, he's got that ring. Thank goodness. And I was invested in the match because I really wanted to see MJF win the ring. Miro comes out, smashes everyone down, especially the Best Friends, absolutely attacking them, attacking Orange Cassidy, carrying on that story. Looked like a bloody plonker in a Jimmy Savile jumper, but it was a nice thing. It felt real. Whether this is over an arcade machine or not, let's forget that part of the story and let's remember that actually this felt like something good for Miro. So I enjoyed the ending of the show. I enjoyed Orange Cassidy. This was a good Orange Cassidy match. And this is an Orange Cassidy match that I think I'd show to people if people were to sort of say Orange Cassidy is just a crap gimmick. Because actually, the gimmick was used in a wonderful booking way here that completely made sense, wasn't it? Let me know. I've been streaming since 11:30. Wow. I said about joining AEW. I won't do that. Why? Because I wanted to join Impact for a while. AEW will have to give a good money deal, but they can't buy me forever. Nice futuristic man. Gilbert says Daily Dan. Oh God, do we have to? It was the Saskatchewan Hardcore Invitational title. SHIT, says Jack. Jack, we're not big on swearing in here. Time out. Joking, I don't give a shit. I think the women's tag titles should maybe go to NXT for a while. They use all the women every week and actually can have teams like Rhea and Ember and Kai and Gonzalez, LeRae and Hartwell. For years, Alex, I've been saying that Ginny and Jazzy Gabbett should have had them when they were a team. And also, now that Jazzy's gone, put Ginny and Nina Samuels, they should have them. And sort of go across brands, sort of give some exposure to them guys, because Ginny's amazing, man. Ginny's amazing. And if you don't know, we're doing NXT UK, watching that with the Swerve Show tomorrow. So if you fancy joining us for that, be a party, baby. Goldberg was a great character though. Loved him as a kid and always enjoy watching his own matches. Cool, man. Well, he was built like a beast, wasn't he? Good for you, gamer. We can't. No one's going to say that Goldberg's a great wrestler, are we? And if you are, I'll ban you. You can say what you want, really. I'm not an asshole. I'm a bit of an asshole. Good for you, gamer. Perfect debut for Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez is winning the tag titles in their first match. Yes. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, now I can go for that. My future opponents for Impact is AJ Styles and call out MJF to Impact to face me. I don't think AJ Styles will renew his contract with WWE after all the shit they've given him over Twitch and stuff. Yes, old matches. I want to see Taker matches more. Really? Even if Taker was great in the sort of Attitude Era and stuff like that, but God, you go back and watch some of his old matches, it's all crap. Wait, does MJF have 2 rings now, or just retain his original ring? Oh, Alex, good question. I mean, I assume it'll just be retain the original ring. You don't need to make it too complicated, do you? He would stand in the middle of the ring and say, if I could be serious for a minute, my God, Lance Storm should have been way bigger than he was. There we go, man. I don't know much about Lance Storm, to be perfectly honest with you. Cassidy has no swag. I enjoyed it. 4 hours, 45 minutes of streaming. I know, man, my ass is hurting. So if you are just joining us for the first time, welcome. We've had like 12 viewers all night. It's been rock and roll. We've had some really good chats. But, give a subscribe to my ass. How about that? Wrestling Hub is giving out new daily hose page in the... Wrestling Hub is giving out a new daily who's page. Wrestling Hub, I don't know them. Is that a YouTuber? There's a Facebook page and a YouTube and a.com. 5 reasons why I can't reach the page. Cool. Pro Wrestling News Hub. Is that the one? Gotta love Bing. Okay, cool. I've never heard of him, man. I'll check him out. I watch too many bloody podcasts, though, to be perfectly honest. Cassidy has no swag. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Cassidy. He has his place, and he belongs in wrestling, just not upper mid card. He is a comedy lower mid carder. I don't know. I mean, he can go for the mid card just as long as it's not goofy. No need for profanity, says Daily Down blog. Piss off. Pocket Pocket should play Gilberg's role, in my opinion. Instead, Pocket is beating Jericho, and it's not even being portrayed as a proper underdog story. Agreed. It's I said piss off and people like leave. Great. It's Daily done. It's good to keep it up to date. Yeah, man. Cool. Thank you, man. I'll keep an eye out. Enrique, we also have a Discord. If you guys, and same for you, Alex. If you want to join us on there, we have good chats on there, don't we? Don't we, Jeremy? Don't we, Jake? Don't we, Jack? Make them feel welcome, my dude. And Daily Dan blog if you want to join, dude. You just need the Discord app, and then we'll invite you in and talk about whatever you want, really. Plug your videos if you want, Dan. I'm like CM Punk but I'm going to be more honest to the world and legit promoter. Y'all might think I'm a heel for that, but I'm not. People will think that. Cool, man. I guess the only thing for Omega having all the world titles could be maybe overworked. Also, he won't appear on the other shows, and when he does, he could be a major deal. You could just cut a video promo. Yeah. And it doesn't matter because people have tournaments to fight Kenny, and you have the frustration with all the companies in the world not having the titles. Okay, I'll call out Sammy and then retire him from wrestling. What, Sammy? Are you on about Callahan or Sammy Guevara? And someone call an ambulance, but not for me. If you want to see some great old wrestling where Undertaker Kane came from, check out Smoky Mountain Wrestling full episodes on YouTube. There we go, man. That is Jim Cornette's early promotion, Smoky Mountain Wrestling. Daily Dan blog actually used to work for the NWA as well, so he does know what he's talking about when it comes to wrestling. So do check him out, please. Bing's still a thing. Oh, mate, I need to sort it out. I think AJ definitely resigns. Watching his past streams, he sort of seems he wants to be in WWE for the rest of his career, but he's kind of said a few times now, you never know. Discord, great. My Star Trek reviews are my favorite bit. There you go. Jack writes his Star Trek reviews on there. I have no idea what he's talking about, and just let him party. But Sarah loves him, and I'm sure if you're a fan of Star Trek, you can read Jack reviews on there, man. It is quite fun, isn't it? I quite like Discord. I think that's a really good thing for the channel, actually. Let's not do that. Doop. How much would you pay Punk to come back? I would say pay him as much as Brock. Brock makes 12.5 mil. Are you freaking kidding me? Why bother pay that Brock that? Yeah, whatever. I don't know. I don't know because I don't know wrestlers' pay. You give him a creative reason to come back, and I think Jeremy hit it on the head. Have Punk come back to give Kenny all these titles. Have Punk come back to have a match against Kenny and give him the L. That's great. That's great. Everyone who watches my channel knew Sting was coming to AEW 2 months ago. I know, Daily Dan. But I said it as well, so screw you. I should stop my promos in chat. Futuristic, you do not have to stop anything, my dude. It's you dudes that make the channel. Plus, I give out this complete ass twat I work with writing said reviews. Nice, man. Yeah, everybody who watches my channel, yes, I said that. Did you hear that Punk would come back if the money's right? Yes, and if it's a good story. Also to face Ospreay, Ray, and someone else that I can't remember. Ray who? Ray Mysterio? I would hope not. I can't see Punk coming back to that. Ospreay, definitely, yeah. Long-term booking. How long do you have Omega hold all these titles, Sir Jeremy? So if you go for like 6 months, having collecting the belts, maybe the 7th or 8th month is where he goes, where the first belt that he can't collect, maybe you do give it to him, the IWGP. I mean, it'd be massive if you did. But either way, I don't think it matters. Either story works. So you either give him the IWGP or you don't. That's where you stop him as a collector. Either way works. And then you have him get beat by Adam Page at, so what would that make us? Like September pay-per-view. What's that, Double or Nothing time, whatever. I can't remember what pay-per-views there are. That All Out about that time next year. Have Adam Page beat him, then have him slowly work back around all the companies and have them all beat him. I'd give Punk Triple H wages +5, but that's nice. It'll be sad seeing him lose them all. Yes, but if he's a proper asshole, you want him to lose them all. And he's being a proper asshole right now, which is great. What were you watching earlier, Ant? We was watching Eve Pro Wrestling, mate. It's a live stream that's on YouTube, and it's free. It's free to watch. We was just chilling out watching that and just talking a bit of shit. It was cool. It was very cool. Mysterio, yeah, he said that. Really? Wow. Bizarre. I wouldn't want to see him and Mysterio in WWE though. This is the last comment before we go. Oh, doesn't Kenny have a Mexican's promotion belt? Yes, he has the AAA belt at the minute. Also, I would love to see him draped in belts, 3 on his stomach, 2 on his arms, 1 around his head. Would be pretty freaking amazing. The Impact's promo suggested that, is all I'd say. So, yeah, AEW game, says Enrique. AEW game. Oh, you want a Nips game? I'll do a Nips game when I come. Oh, no, I'll do a Nips game before we go. I'll do a Nips game before we go. And you want an AEW, do you? Okay, mate. Okay, Enrique. You've got your AEW game. Welcome to the AEW game of the future. This is the graphics that you're gonna get. I hadn't done AEW. Okay, I'll do that one. It is an AEW guy, guys. Don't believe me. Wow, it's getting late. Getting late. There's your nipples. Whose nipples are these? I'll do your love poem as well. Yeah, it's getting late. Yeah, it's. I'm losing my voice. Assholes for writing comments. I can't wait for Double or Nothing with Page. Exactly. Eve Pro Wrestling. This was the first time I've heard of it, but it was insane. Cool, and it was awesome that you hung about with this man and chilled out with us. Look, it looks like my nipples. Hey, woohoo! If I become a wrestler, and I'm praying that I do become one, I hope you all like me. But I don't mind if you all boo me because I'm gonna be a heel at some point. Cool, heels are the coolest, mate. I love heels. Yeah, it's getting late. It certainly is. I'm gonna get this quickly. Yeah, you should. You should. And who said you're gonna get this quickly? Alex said he was gonna get this quickly, but he didn't. First person to get the full name wins. How about that? And full WWE name, because I don't even know their AEW name. But you've both said it. Who's gonna write it first? What? 2 people have said it. No one's got it. Cash Wheeler. I don't know if it is Cash Wheeler. Oh, I need to check if it's freaking Cash Wheeler now. If it is, you've got it, Alex. Cash Wheeler. Eh? Cash Wheeler. Yeah, he's got it. He's got it. Yeah, we can give him Cash Wheeler. You put the full name in. Jeremy, you're always telling people, man. You're always telling people. I would have struggled with his name, to be perfectly honest. I had to check it up on my nipples folder. Who got it then? Was it Alex? Transition. There we go. Congratulations. You got it. Yay. Yay. How do I get that up? Who got it? Oh god, I'm getting lost in my bloody files and stuff, man. Oh, that's why, because I've clicked on that. There we go. Dash Wielder, let's go. Too easy to that. It was Alex, man. It was Alex again. Oh my god, I'm sorry, Daily Dan. So Jeremy, you're the one that normally points out full names, please. You said Dash, then Jeremy said Wilder, and Alex said what? Cash Wheeler. I've got to give it to Alex. I'm sorry. Let's go. Dash Wilder. Too easy. Sorry, dude. Jared selling his movie group. I'm a fan of that on Facebook, so go check it out, dudes. Alien Ant Farm. I said it, but I said Cash. Dang. Yeah, I would have taken any of his names from WWE, but Alex got the full one, man. Alex got the full one. Can we say Don Callis should have a new nickname, Douchebag Don Callis? Yeah, we can, man. Oh no, I win again. I'll keep my title. You will, man. Oh my god, he looks like a guy that wants to die for taking pictures. Yeah, he does, man. He does. Now, now down to the Ultimate Nips game champ. Give the belt. Where's the belt? And Jeremy's got the belt. Hand it over. Alex, I'll do your poem. How about that? That's all I do. Spread a bit of love. Spread a bit of love to Alex. What am I going to go for? Alex, where are you from? You're US, aren't you? Let's go with... Let's go with that one. Alex. Unforgettable. That is what you are. Unforgettable. Though near or far, like a song of love that clings to me. How the thought of you does things to me. Never before has someone been more unforgettable in every way. And forevermore, that's how you will stay. That's why, darling. It's incredible that someone so unforgettable thinks that I'm unforgettable too. Instrumental interlude. Boom. That's for you, my dude. Oh, mate, do you know I spent like hours the other night just getting lyrics and nipples and what am I doing with my life? What am I doing with my life? And now bow down. Alex, you lucky man. You are super lucky. Don Callis was great. Jeremy, where's my belt? Jeremy, you have to. Jeremy grabs the title, runs to the title, like, gets his losing title. Jesus, this has turned into some sort of ARG thing, like games he used to play. Alex, how dare you? I'm sorry, I hate to say that. It's all good. That's jokes, Jeremy. Oh, it's all good. Jeremy can take a joke, trust me. What, Jeremy just got in the limo and took off. What the actual F? Oh, sorry, Alex. Maybe you'll have to find out what happens on next week's show, my dude. We do have... Please come and support us tomorrow on NXT UK. It'll help Swipe show out. Sunshine at my window. That's flipping funny. Great poem, man. Cheers me up because Jeremy took my belt. ASL says Jack, which means Ant, shut up. How about that? Dudes, you guys. ASL. Oh, that's when I talk like, oh, I see what you're saying. I've seen that on porno videos. Welcome to the Gimme Wrestling Podcast. Thank you so much for watching. You guys have rocked. I've got quieter as well, haven't I? Because I'm like trying to keep it down because it's 4:20 in the morning. Dudes, you guys absolutely rock. Thank you so much for supporting me for 4 hours, making this quite easy to do. Actually, y'all rock. Until next time, we'll count down from 5, and then you'll all say "oh yeah" in chat, and say it to something. An inanimate object around you that you find that could be used for kinky purposes. Yes, there we go. I've got a mask. See that? Choose to kink, right? Give me a whole yeah mask. Check that out. It doubles up as a blindfold. What the actual F? Or it could be a jock strap. I've used. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh shit bags. Oh yeah.
God, I just listened to this whole podcast. It was terrible. I feel like my ears are gonna bleed.
What'd you say? This is Darby Allen, and you're listening to Gimme a Whole Yeah podcast.
This stream has been going for 3 hours 30 minutes. we've just had an Eve stream earlier on and a secret stream. Fingers crossed. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What is wrong with you people? Seriously, it's been an awesome night. It's been fun to talk to everyone, and thank you for all keeping it cool in chat. Porno videos, what Anson's love, great poem, man. I've not seen porn. Is it good? Overrated, Jack. Not really. It's great. Amazing stream as always. Thank you, Jeremy. Secret stream. It's happened. It's freaking happened, hasn't it? What are we going to talk about? I'm going to show you a book. There we go. Oh. I don't know if you know this, but I'm a massive Bowie fan, man. Love Bowie. I've got this awesome book. Check that out. It's called David Bowie Is, and it's I've got my tickets and stuff all in there. That's from when I went to see it. Oh, my light's gone off. I don't know why it's done that. Just turn it on. Come on. Not going to go back on. It's really dark, isn't it? Shit balls, wank. Come on, you can't see out. Put the light on. The light's on. Hello, welcome back. No man. So this is such a cool. It was called David Bowie Is, and it's mental. It had all of his sort of all of his old costumes and stuff, which is fascinating. It had notes that he had written to his lighting designer, and as a lighting designer I was fascinated by it, man. To see this sort of creative guy taking control of his stage show, stages that he built for sets, as well as all the sort of old outfits from things like Life on Mars, and some wonderful stuff, man. Anyway, some really cool bits in it, and the ones that always stick in my head. He had his Coke spoon from his Berlin years, which rocks, man. So one of the things that they had the lyrics to Fashion. It's fascinating. They had all of his lyrics written up because he kept it all. And so you have like Space Oddity, which is one of his earlier songs he wrote when he was quite young. And it's written on sort of guitar paper with notes, as well as the lyrics that go with it, and all like a composer almost. Then it gets to like the Berlin years, and he's a cokehead. He's off his tits, and the song Station to Station, which is one of my favourite Bowie songs, is like every single line that he writes down in these lyrics just crossed out. Shit. And the only thing that remains is the return of the thin white tube, so in Darts in Lover's Eyes, which makes it into the actual song in the end. But it's amazing how this man sort of went into this crazy like wave of mentalness, you know, and could no longer form a song in a rational way, and ended up with this sort of crazy stuff, which is sort of what the Station to Station album is, to be perfectly honest. Another great one for you all is and you can actually find the lyrics for this on Google Images if you search on Google Images, was for Fashion, which is a really crap 80s song. Fashion, turn to the left. Fashion. It's just beep beep. It's just a corny 80s song. If you read the original lyrics, let me find the bloody original lyrics, shall I? It's like, it's completely different to what you'd expect. Fashion, David Bowie. I'm gonna read you what they say. Sorry, I'm talking about something I love, so that's what I'm doing for the secret stream, because I want to do that. Is that all right? Fashion, David Bowie. Oh God, no! I'm gonna get lyrics. Let's put Fashion, David Bowie lyrics up and see if it pops up. Ah, mate, here it is. It's written in red pen. There's another image that's not written in red pen, but it actually makes no sense. Cool. So, the lyrics actually originally went, fashion, turn to the left, fashion, turn to the right. And in the actual song, he then goes, beep, beep, right? That now sounds like more of a censor and a censorship of himself, because he was writing some really dark shit. He says, hell's up ahead, burn a play, shake a fist, start a fight. If you're covered in blood, you're doing it right. What the hell? That's a completely different thing. And this "We are the Goon Squad and we're coming to town," which is in the song, the lyrics that follow that, "We'll break every bone, we'll turn you upside down." The Goon Squad is like a gang of thugs. Mental. Isn't that mental? That was one of the things I loved seeing. Yeah, sorry. Quite reading what you're all saying. I'm gonna find someone to raid. Who are we raiding? Is Wrestle Story still going? They'll be angry at me for going on too long. Yeah, they are. Swerve's not. Fightful's going. We're not raiding Fightful. Don't want to give you shit. Let's all go raid Wrestle Story. I'll read your final comments and then we're going to go. Thank you so much for today. I hope I've kept you all entertained. You asked for the secret stream and then you told me to shut up. Bowie, Jack, I never wear clothes, only idiots wear clothes. Absolutely. Clothes are overrated. You know, I've been your rival for weeks and I decided to be on your side, Alex. Exactly. Do you agree? Bowie ripped off the man who sold the world for Nevada. There was a group once I saw and they said, we're doing a cover now of Man Who Sold the World by Nirvana, and I was like, idiot. Yeah, we're allies now. Yeah, this dude would do medieval wrestling where the storyline is Shakespeare. Dude, Caliph, I wish I could, man. Thank you so much for joining us, dude. And shut up, I need my sleep. Yeah, you shut up. We are the Goon Squad. Joking, of course. I love these secret scenes, especially the secret ones. Be quiet, and we're coming to town. Futuristic, be quit. Does he mean how can I be quit? He wants me to be quiet. I didn't botch. Dude, I just came on thinking I was going to hear about wrestling. What's going on? Mate, we finished, man. I've been streaming for like 5 hours. We're just talking crap now. I botched that badly, but you can go back and watch the stream. It's 3 hours long. It's all wrestling. Oh, God, I'm going to be up till 5 a.m. because of you, you naughty boy. And it's type of cake. This was Alex, not Crazy Ginger. Not a freaking clue what any of you are talking about. You're all beautiful, though. Thank you so much for joining me on tonight's stream. Dude, Caliph, we do live streams, but we do it a bit earlier. 24 lights, that's cool. That's cool. Dudes, thanks so much for joining me. Who are we going to have? We've had Sammy, we had Darby. Let's have Matt Hardy. Guys, until next time, thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you tomorrow night for a stream with Swerve Show, man. Rock and roll. Take it easy. Until next time, give me a whole yeah.
This is Broken Matt Hardy. Thank you for watching the Gimme a Whole Yeah Wrestling Podcast.
Oh, I did say that we're going for the. We're gonna go to Wrestle Story. See you there.
This is Broken Matt Hardy. Thank you for watching the Gimme a Whole Yeah Wrestling Podcast.